What the fuck is up, everyone? Welcome back to Bunkers and Badasses. This is Season 3 with the Cursed Dice crew, baby.
Waha.
What is up?
What up, guys?
So, to start off, you can probably tell we are missing a couple people. Also, I just realized I did not grab other chairs.
They can get them
Yeah,
later.
He can get his own chair when
Okay,
he arrives.
okay. So Mitchell is just going to be a little late, had some work stuff pop up on him last minute. TJ is out of town this week, so we'll be without Charles for now. But before we get started, we'll go ahead and do a little refresher for everyone. It has been quite a while. We'll go around the table. You guys each introduce yourself and your character. And if you'd like, just give us a little tidbit about him.
A little,
Let's start.
tidbit.
A little tidbit.
I'm working on the patent. I
Yeah.
promise.
All right, let's start with you, Mr. Wes.
Damn it. My name is Anthony. I play Wesley Wes Warwick, who is a Guardian Commando turned whistleblower from Hyperion.
Hyperius.
Yes. And he just recently found out that his family is alive and safe, alive and well. He is... It's not a tidbit. I don't think so. He's putting together like a care package for his daughter.
Okay.
Or did we? Sean is more invested in my kids than I am. I don't remember if we said I had one or two, if it was a boy or girl.
You have one daughter.
Okay. Is that a tidbit?
Sure.
Is it? If it's not, I can come up with
It's a reminder of your character. That works.
Yeah. Cool.
All right.
Care package.
Next up.
I'm Bailey, and I play Kilo Wick, the master assassin. I'm able to kill anyone from any distance.
Honestly.
About.
Killing is my favorite pastime. If you want anybody dead, let me know, and I got you. That's in the words of Killua, not Bailey.
That's
not a
in game in Minecraft.
Yeah, in game.
In Minecraft.
Yep. You can say anything you want as long as you end it with in Minecraft. All right. Next up.
I'm David, and I play Xandar Jackson, the Enforcer Soldier. He was born. He was stranded on the planet with his parents, and then he got saved and got taken to a new planet and started traveling around with his uncle. And he lost his uncle very early on. That's what gave him his traumatic, bipolarism, and he lost his eye due to the big old conflict. So right now he has one robotic eye. I think that's a tidbit about him. Yeah.
His right eye.
Yeah.
I forgot I'm also missing an eye.
Oh yeah. Here's part of your backstory.
Nobody's
That
got
was
two
in
working
game.
ones.
Yeah.
And last but not least.
I'm Kayla. I play Calliope, an elementalist siren. And she was orphaned very early on, taken on by a mentor, and she's working on figuring out what her purpose is.
Feel that?
All right. Now, without further ado, now that we've been reintroduced to almost everyone, a whole lot of bullshit happened last season, so allow me to refresh your brains on the details.
Yes, sir.
After devising a plan to infiltrate the Hyperius Guild Hall by the request of Moxie, Nelia, that's the grape girl as she is often referred to as,
Yes.
and the general populace of the Aether Sphere, you snuck your way through the front gates by using the Hyperius access card you acquired from Nelia a while back. The coast seemed clear until a group of Ham's units rained down from the top of Hyperius, crushing your new ally Rigby before he could even act.
Oh no.
You fought your way inside and met Hammerer, who sought the destruction of his fellow Ham's units and their Ham's cores from within, which you oh so graciously provided to him. After this, he mentioned that, suspiciously, the funds from the Hyperius treasury were missing for some reason. Whatever could have happened to them, you'll find out later. But
That's right.
first,
They're in my bank account.
you fought through the wage cages on the second floor of the guild hall, and in the process both freed the poor workers who were held there and got a useful item from a very portly Hyperius guild member, Heinz.
Right.
Like the ketchup.
Is that
Oh,
what that
No,
That's
no,
very
that's not
nice.
why I called him that, but
Oh.
that is his name. He gave you the rub, the remote underling bewitcher, allowing you to take control of Ham's units for a time, bending their will to yours. However, that would prove ineffective against what awaited you on the next floor. The third floor of the Hyperius Guild Hall was infested with what could only be described as Hamimics. Ham's units that were taken over by ravenous mimics, lurking in the shadows and eating any unsuspecting fucker that stumbled upon it. But not our adventurers. You all fought your way through them and found some echo stones along the way that held recordings of conversations between Wesley Warwick's longtime rival, Jerry Jenkins. After defeating the force of Ham Mimics, you brought those Ham cores I mentioned earlier to Ham Error, and all that stuff happened. Then you ascended to the fourth floor of Hyperius, Jerry's office. As it turned out, Jerry was promoted to head of espionage at Hyperius and had been spying on the party for quite some time after placing a tracking sigil on Wes a long ass time ago. But that's in the past, and Jerry almost was as well. But after a huge fight with Jerry's mech, the whole hog, Wes decided to spare his old rival after Jerry showed that he didn't want to fight anymore. He just wanted to be there for his family. And finally, our party reached the top floor of Hyperius, where none other than Hyperius Guild leader Hugo Vasquez was just finishing up a deal with none other than Majutsue, Grand Mage of the powerful Malefactor Guild. Upon the arrival of the party, Majutsue decided to sit and watch this impending battle unfold, letting Hugo clean up his mess before making his move over to the employ of Malefactor. Per the deal made between them. Hugo entered the pilot seat of his favorite mech, the Big Sip, a giant robotic sippy chicken.
I forgot about that.
You know the one. The battle was hard fought, but soon Hugo lay in the cockpit that had been detached and sent flying by Charles. And soon after he had his hand shot off, before he could even get a chance to fight mano a mano. As the battle settled down, Majutsue was about to leave. Then out from a portal he had opened came Majutsue's son, Saisei. He seemed to recognize Ribeye somehow and offered to help him remember. After placing a stone within Ribeye's eye socket, projected before all those present was the past of Ribeye as a gun for hire. They saw him tasked with ambushing a caravan, killing those that guarded it, leaving none alive. I went back to the line I already read. Ambushing a caravan, killing those who guarding it, leaving none alive except for one young man cowering in a small divot in the ground and holding a hand over his injured right eye. The projection of these events ended suddenly as Majutsue pulled Saisei back in a panic, realizing that this skeleton man that stood before him wasn't some random adventurer, but one of his sons. Majutsue retreated into the portal with Saisei, but not before revealing to the party that their friend Anastasia, a siren, had been captured within the Malefactor Guild. He gave the party these parting words: "Our paths will cross again, be it by my will or yours. Until then."
Done.
And that is our recap.
Done.
Is
Right.
all of last season.
Nice. Bro.
So we left off with you guys on the top floor of Hyperius's guild hall. Majutsue has just left through his portal, leaving nothing but all the rubble and debris from the previous battle. And you can hear Hugo moaning in the cockpit in pain a little ways away on the right side of the room.
Oh, fuck. I gotta get back in character.
I holster my Littner and ready my pew-pew. And I walk over to Hugo.
Out of character, do we want to kill him? Do we want information?
We should try to get some
Maybe we should get information from
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so Killua, you head over to the cockpit. As you get closer, you can hear more and more Hugo as he just moans in pain. And as you round the side of the cockpit, you can see him clutching his wrist where his hand had been shot off by you, trying to keep the blood from spurting out of it, but it's still just spurting out a little bit despite his clutch on his wrist.
I'll walk over with you. since I have a bone to pick.
All right.
I'll follow.
Okay. Hugo, would you like me to cauterize that for you?
No! Just stay away from me. That's not his voice.
Close.
Stay away from me.
There you go.
There we go.
He's no use to us if he's dead.
This bastard deserves to die after what he did to me.
Hold, good Wes. Now, do you swear to dismantle your guild and relinquish any power you have over the Aethersphere?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, Aethersphere, I thought it was the ship that we have, that we're on.
Yeah.
You're thinking of the... Oh.
Yeah, that's what
Any
you're
power
on.
he has over the ship that we're
I
in.
need the dragon.
Yeah, that was step one.
Oh,
He looks up at you two. You can see tears welling in his eyes.
yeah,
And
cry
he
those little
goes-
bitch tears.
Please, if you let me live, I'll give you all my emergency funds, and I'll give you your own planet.
God damn it.
I could do that, you know, Wes.
I know what you're capable of, Hugo. That's why I want to fucking murder your ass for what you did to me and my friend all those years ago.
Wh-
You don't remember his name, do you?
Who are you?
Who am I?
Who are you talking about?
Oh my... And I just fucking love my...
I'm like, wait, Wes, wait. There's something else we needed from you. And I will try my best to let you leave here alive.
What do you need?
I turned to Wes and I'm like,
That's right.
He doesn't have to be alive to get that.
yeah. So I go,
We don't have
so
a
Hugo, would you like your arm to stop bleeding or your heart to stop beating?
You only got like 30 more seconds.
We'll go with the former.
Good. So for that to happen, we know that you have a Dragon Ball. Give it to us, or it's your heart that stops.
A dragon? What? You mean the constellation orb? Why do I keep doing that voice? You mean the constellation orb?
Is it a ball with a star in the center?
Not a star. There's a letter inside of it.
That's just what we've been referring him to. Give us that.
The constellation orb.
Doesn't matter what it is, we still want it.
You could see his face go more pale as he realizes how fucked he is. I just gave both of mine away to Majutsu.
Oh, you had a what other guild did you have?
I also had a fairy horse.
Fuck those guys. Damn it.
Surprisingly easy to get. He
Yeah.
basically handed it over to me.
Well, I don't know about
Oh,
you
because we
guys.
murdered those guys.
Hmm?
Right?
Did we?
You didn't kill any fairy or people.
What's the guild that we've murdered?
Period.
The black powder.
I don't think you killed any black powder people. You destroyed all their booze.
Oh,
Same thing.
they might as well be.
Yeah, might as well. Every barrel is a member of their guild.
Exactly.
Sorry, go ahead.
Once we all hear that that he doesn't have the constellation orb,
Yeah.
I just go, well, I mean, I don't know if we have any more use for this guy. Then I think we should just get going.
That's
Hugo, you want to live, right?
Yeah.
Transfer all your money to us now.
Oh, okay. He begins to lean forward.
Here's my QR code NFT from my bank account.
Okay.
If you don't have them, do you know
here.
where they are?
He reaches up.
Ew, not with the stub.
He reaches up with his stub at first, and it
Ew.
spurts a little blood onto it. He's like,
I bitch slapped him.
force a habit. And he goes with his left hand, and you can see he's not as coordinated with it. And he taps on the screen of your little. What are you holding out? Like your key card?
My Pit Boy. My
Yeah,
Echo
you have some sort
thing?
of. We'll say you have some sort of old Hyperius interface.
Yeah.
Cool.
However,
Yeah.
yeah.
You weren't able to use it before because your codes were all locked out after they fired you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he begins typing on the screen clumsily and shakily with his left hand, and he's jamming. You could hear him go as he's jamming his stump into his side to keep it from bleeding.
I grab my
I go, Hugo, would you like me to stop the bleeding? I can set it to stop.
I can't help him.
he as he's holding his stump like into his side, he's just like, just give me a sec.
Probably.
And he stops typing this code and he goes, all right, you can access the Echo Stone on my desk. There should be some emergency funds I hid from Majutsu in there. They're all
I'd
yours.
like to insight check him
Okay.
with my new big dice.
Roll that.
Big dice!
Insight check.
+2. 11.
11. You could hear the desperation in his voice. He seems pretty truthful.
Okay. I'll go. So he's telling me to go to the desk to transfer it?
Yes.
Okay, I'll go do that.
While he's over there, I'm gonna ask if we have any idea where what's his face is headed with the Dragon Balls.
The constellation orb.
Constellation orbs. Majutsu?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dragon Balls.
Yeah.
Put down. He might not have him, but he might not know where he's going.
As Anthony's going to the desk. Sorry. As Wesley is going to the desk. I ask him, where's Majutsu heading right now?
Okay. So real quick, we'll do these in order. So, Hilua, as he finishes typing this in, he's got his stump in his side. He goes, all right, make it quick, please.
Yeah, lasers are the fastest thing I know. Just stick your stump out that way.
All right. He like pulls his he pulls up his tie and he sort of folds it up a little bit with one hand and he puts it in his mouth and he holds his stump out to you and it like spurts blood at you a little bit.
I hold to where, or I stand to where, like, his arm's like this and I'm pointing my laser pistol like that.
Roll for COVID.
Yeah. Let's call this a mastery check, actually. You're not exactly attacking him. You're trying to suture, close up a wound.
6.
6, okay. So you fire this laser into his stump, and you're not quite. Actually, rather, Hugo isn't standing very still. As you fire this laser into his stump, it's like burning his skin, and he can't help but like move out of the way due to the pain. He's just screaming out in pain as his skin's being burned. And you've stopped a little bit of bleeding, but it sure does hurt, and he is still bleeding a little bit.
Kilo is more suited to killing than
She hasn't been introduced.
than
Oh,
You
yes,
gotta
this is our-
introduce her.
This is Persephone, little cat, new
Persephone.
cat for
New
cameos.
member of
other
the
than Alan.
fam.
So
Hermione
as his
Calliope.
stump sizzles after you burn it with this laser, he goes, Jesus, this ain't really your thing, is it?
I'm used to ending lives, not saving them.
Well, which one of you can save mine? And then we'll say after this, David, you asked your question.
Yeah.
What was it again?
Oh, where's Majutsu heading now with the constellation?
He's you can only ask Majutsu so many questions. He gets angry if you ask too many. I was never able to pry that deep. All I know is he wants
Can I roll to see if he's lying?
them. Yeah, roll an insight check. As this is all happening, Ribeye,
13.
after all this bullshit that he just saw, he is just standing there, head down, completely still, arms hanging in absolute dumbfoundedness. And Charles goes over to him, sees he's a little distraught, and goes,
Oh, yeah.
I carry. And he just picks up Ribeye by like, he puts his fingers like into his rib cage and then grabs one of his femurs and just puts him over his shoulders. You hear his bones rattle a bit as he flops onto Charles's back. And then what was it?
13.
13. Okay. You can tell he is also very desperate and is telling you the truth because he wants to live.
Yeah, I'm good there.
That's risky.
Let's see. All right.
Hey, baby.
Can someone please close up my dump? You can tell he hates to even say it.
Mm-hmm. I don't have
I got it.
anything
Yes, I'm typing away.
Fine. You can see him begrudgingly rip off a piece of his shirt, his undershirt, and he wraps it around his stump. It begins to slowly pool up with blood. All right, and then I'll say back to Wes as you start interfacing with the Echo Stone on his desk by using the code he entered onto your Hip Boy, HYP, or Hyperius Boy. You do see that this code unlocks a secret compartment of the treasury of Hyperius containing 5,000 gold.
I'll transfer that right over.
All right, all yours.
All right,
5k gold.
I look for anything else.
Okay. Let's call this.
Can I search Hugo?
That would be smart, yeah.
Yeah, give them a pat down.
Sure. Roll a search check for me.
Search. I have plus
and then you as well.
0. All up to
I'm sorry, who?
I'm gonna hop in
you-
the queue because I have a
you
question.
can-
Sorry, who? David?
Oh, excuse me.
just kidding.
Zindar.
I'm just kidding.
Is that 6? 1?
6.
Oh.
Probably fucking.
These new dice are betraying me.
That's a
Let's
14.
see. With the 6, all you're able to really find is as you sift through the computer, you can find some of the old copies of echo recordings that you heard prior, on your way up here. But yeah, not much new.
Okay. I'll log off.
All right.
14.
14. You walk over to Hugo and you begin rifling through his pockets. He's like, yeah, just take whatever you want. Let's
Do we have his access?
here. Hugo's.
Mm-hmm.
The code, you could tell after using it that this code he just gave you is basically the code that would be within his access.
Okay,
key.
cool.
As he's crying and I'm searching him, I'm like, hey man, nobody told you to be the bad guy, so you have nobody to blame but yourself. As I'm searching him.
Can I at least get the lesser of two evils or something?
No.
No.
You gave
fuck.
us some information.
The only way that you can even get some kind of gratitude or any kind of salvation here is if you just give us everything that we need to know.
God damn it, Hugo. Why Jerry? Why did you promote him?
And not my main man, Wes.
Not you. You were trying to sell out the company.
Only because you killed my friend. Who you don't even remember.
I don't.
He's
Hugo,
killed too
you're not
many
helping your case here. I'm this
Exactly.
close to murdering your ass.
I don't got much, man.
people. Wes, that's like asking me to remember all my targets. After a certain number, they're just numbers.
Don't you dare stick up for this man.
Said he doesn't have much, but he was rich.
Maybe money ain't everything.
Didn't you have a nice family too?
Me?
Hugo, didn't you have a nice family, just taking advantage of other people, giving yourself a better life while everybody else beneath you was just dying?
Yeah, I'd hope all the vanity and narcissism and exorbitant amounts of money and capitalism and all the bullshit you did was at least for a good cause, like a family.
Should have just been a farmer, bro.
I've been a lone wolf. This is all for me.
There's no redeeming qualities about this
So
guy.
sad.
That's like the end of Breaking Bad. Like, no, I did it for myself.
Do we need him anymore? Should we kill him?
I don't know.
Little huddle.
We gotta get going. He
do we?
seems like he seems like
Why?
a burden at this point. We need to find a jutsu and get out the rest of the.
Constellation.
He's not gonna make it 20 more minutes anyways.
I have two options I want to present to you guys. We can either
Ready?
outside of your idea. Your idea, it's not bad, but I want to veer away from it. I was assuming we could either have him make Hyperius sort of like a public trade company in terms of it belongs to either all the guilds or all of the Aether Sphere. That way Hyperius just belongs to everyone, or he transfers ownership over to us. I like the second one.
I do prefer the latter.
We can have our own guild.
Is your grill of coal or is it
Yes.
propane?
Coals.
Yeah,
It's coal, yeah.
Does it have do you have a skillet?
Like the
like a skillet.
A griddle?
Yeah.
Like a flat
the
surface
cover?
that's hot that we can press
Yes.
the dump to.
She
Yeah.
just read my mind.
Yes.
Yeah, pull out your grill.
Pokeball go, and I have my grill come out.
Well, he
And-
won't be able to transfer ownership over to us if he's dead.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
So
What do y'all think about that idea? Or is it,
I think that we should take over the
Hell yeah.
yeah.
So
You can transfer it over to us, and we should take him back to the who runs the Athosphere, or who's the police force of the Athosphere?
There is not one. It's the hams units which have been murdering people and kidnapping people.
Because
Who's an authority figure that you think we can take him
guild
to?
leaders.
It's one of our friends who's a guild leader.
Yeah.
Let's see. So
You should take him to Torg.
I was
the
thinking the
one
last guy.
who gave you guys this mission like
The last-
officially was Moxie.
Moxie. Yeah, take him to Moxie.
Ooh, she could do plenty of stuff to him.
I think we should take him to Moxie.
Let's do that.
Let's do it.
Let's make
Eric?
Moxie the new head of Hyperius.
I
There we
prefer
go.
us.
That way,
No, that'd be-
think about
that'd
how
be-
much
but
work it's going
Think
to be.
think of for the memes.
I think that'd be cool for Moxie.
Are you guys saying this stuff out
No, we're still in the
loud?
huddle.
No, we're in the
We're-
huddle. Yeah.
yeah.
We're
As,
like,
as
let
we,
me-
as we
This is
keep an
being
eye on
whispered.
Let me do this real
Hugo.
quick.
He's
So-
over there still bleeding.
I'm still keeping an eye on Hugo.
he's like, oh, yeah.
Starting to
Because my
like fading
turret is
from my
out.
eyes.
Let's see. He doesn't hear you guys completely, but he does hear the name Moxie, and
And Skillet.
he thought you were talking about the band.
Yeah. He's like, oh,
But
man,
he does hear Moxie, and you do see him like react to it a little.
In what way?
Just like he turns his head towards you a little bit.
Does he go like?
Just
No,
What's
What's
the
those
facial
Golkados? Yeah,
expression change?
no, I thought you were talking about those
you
guys
see
who the
his
Golkados
eyes
was like, might we get
open a
worse
bit
if we left
wider.
work right now and went to go golf? And I was like,
I feel like we should interrogate him about what he knows about Moxie.
It looks it.
can we need dirt on Moxie?
No, I don't think we.
We don't.
But it looks like he's already reacted negatively to her name.
Oh, I figured they had a bad hookup or something.
No, I don't think so. He
It's probably
doesn't.
gonna be a little deeper than that.
This guy's pretty vain and like,
But Moxie seems like the person that would try to break up a marriage. So
he's not married. What are you talking
I
about?
thought he was.
No, he's a
No,
lone
he's
wolf.
not.
He got
Oh,
no
I
kids,
thought you
no
said-
family.
okay,
That's
never
why
mind.
he's
I'm
so
married.
fucked up.
Okay, never mind. No,
She's married. to her
Moxie
cat.
seems like a really good judge
Exactly.
of character.
That's why I fucked up
I don't
with my
think this is
kids.
the type of dude that she would go for.
That's fair.
More like a dude from like me.
As West topples out his grill and lights it up.
It's already lit.
You toss it like right between you guys and Hugo,
Yeah.
and he's just like, I don't taste good. I taste like a squirrel.
You think?
I mean,
Hugo, you think that I would waste my
Depends on how
culinary
you
expertise
season that.
yeah.
on your squirrel tasting ass?
Yeah, dude, I'm vegan.
Our boy here is vegan. He's not gonna fucking eat you.
What is it for then?
Oh, you'll find out. Xandar, Kilo. You're cute guys.
Yeah, I know.
It's
That's
in
why I went
character.
like-
It's in character.
Yeah, no, that's why I went.
You guys walking up to him.
I
Yeah, and
pull
then-
through and walk up.
And then I grab him by one arm,
Mhm.
and then usually
I grabbed I grabbed the little stumpy arm.
yeah.
But
Well, he was struggling last time that.
I know, it's just so
yeah.
funny.
I whisper in his ear and I'm like,
Just
What are you gonna do with me?
just as soon as you feel the, just try to fall asleep.
Should we knock him out first?
Go sleep, go sleep, go sleep.
No,
He is now hyperventilating.
you're trying to scare him to because the
Which
scare some people pass out from fear.
Yeah.
So hopefully he will pass out.
Why you just punch him?
No, that's just
You're right,
being
that's
more
not fun.
cruel.
You're right, you're right.
Yeah, we're already gonna hurt him.
You
So
were saying
now
this all out loud.
we press his stump into the grill and just sear it.
Okay.
Did you guys see Pain and Gain? The Rock on cocaine, just flipping that guy's arm.
Yeah, exactly.
He takes 8 fire damage as his stump
How's he
steers.
looking?
He's still got some HP.
Okay.
okay.
And what is he saying? As soon as I pull his,
He is screaming bloody murder.
Give us a Joe scream.
And oh, what?
A Joe scream.
hey,
Joe.
as he's screaming,
Hey,
I pull,
Peter.
Oh, Joe Swanson.
I pull him away from Bailey, like, pull yourself together. And I put my hand on his mouth just so he stops screaming. The more that you scream, the more time we're gonna spend here wasting our time.
The more
so
it's
just
gonna
calm down.
I
Stop bleeding. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. And I give him one health potion, just so he can.
Ooh.
Okay. You take your hand off of his mouth, and just for a moment, he just like, and then
then
you stuff it into his mouth.
4 health.
Okay. You gave him
Isn't
that
it
half what he lost.
Non-consensual health potion.
Wait, David, it's a D8.
Oh, it's a D8. My
Okay.
bad.
Nah, fuck it.
7.
Okay, better.
7 health, and I'm like, it's okay. Does that feel just a little better?
He so he goes from screaming to and he passes out.
Oh, okay.
Wait, fuck, we
I
didn't
think
have
that's
transfer
better.
shit.
What do you
I
mean?
thought-
You have his code.
Yeah, I saw
already-
you transfer the 5,000 units to your account.
No, we didn't have to transfer the...
It's okay. We'll just take him with us.
Yeah. You didn't think we saw you transfer 5,000 units without telling
No,
us?
he needs the ownership.
I heard the conversation out loud!
Are you talking about the ownership?
Xander!
You know what? And I just throw him across my shoulders, and I'm like, guys, let's just get out of here.
Let's just go. We're done.
And I turn back to Wesley, and I'm like, Wesley, just kidding. And then, yeah, I start walking away.
Xandar's in a good mood today.
He's something today.
Yeah. I did roll good for how I'm feeling.
So where are you guys headed?
I
To
don't
the
know.
Grog.
Hold on.
Moxie?
Are we
Moxie's
sure?
Grog.
Before we leave, are we sure there's nothing? I'd like to look around the room, please.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe there's
ship.
something.
Can I show the ship
What
that he
ship?
was inside?
Who's in a mech?
He was in a mech, right?
Yeah.
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 I too would like
Alright.
to search around in here.
All right.
We
Get
looking
Fuck
for
these
They're all
new
looking.
dice. Hold
we
on.
looking for loot? Or-
Yes, loot or information.
I was specifically looking
Anything?
for information.
Yeah, information.
You guys can look for loot. I like to waste my garbage roll on information.
Don't even.
I'm the only one looking for
So
loot.
yeah, same.
Is it a
3.
search?
Yeah.
17.
17.
17.
Also 17. Okay.
Oh.
You guys are looking for loot and info.
Yeah.
Yes.
As far as loot goes, let's see here. You
Actually,
He's just been wild in for a while. Alex was over there munching
Okay,
stuff on his food too.
Mm-hmm.
as you guys search around, the room
It's the Alice mess.
the room itself is mostly empty. A lot of what's filling the space of the room is a lot of the rubble from the last fight, like tapestry that's been torn down. The big sip is lying on the ground, broken into tatters, melted in a lot of places.
Right.
Hugo's desk, surprisingly unscathed.
mahogany.
And yeah, and because of that, that's where you guys search first. And as you poke around the desk, you find a secret button underneath. And as you press it, a little compartment pops out of the side on the underside of it. And you guys find this pistol. I'll let Kayla read it.
Make it rain, hype beast. Rare pistol. Fires out gold coins instead of bullets, allowing the user to make it rain non-lethally. The money's fake, but the drip is real, y'all.
That's so cool. And who finds it?
You guys rolled the same. You guys both are like in sync as you're searching
Me?
for this shit. These two.
Oh,
You want it?
the.
What do you
I
got?
look at it and I'm like,
The money's fake, so it can't be spent,
yes.
right?
Also, it's completely non-lethal.
I'm like, Calliope, this looks like your kind of deal.
Oh, we can use it at the.
Is it just a fuck?
Yeah, they don't know.
What the
it's not
space
real.
station called?
Non-lethally doesn't mean it can't harm somebody.
Well, like what you're on.
The Aethosphere. We can use this at the Aethosphere strip club.
Hell yeah.
And it's coins.
Yeah.
Instead of making it rain, we're hailing on these bitches.
Oh my god.
Glisten and glory.
We should
Alright.
keep it just in case.
We'll keep it.
Yeah.
All
Keep it
right.
hidden away.
So you're headed to Moxie's?
Yes.
To the grove.
So we didn't find any information?
No info.
Okay.
All right. Just as you guys begin heading to the elevator on the 5th floor here, you get an echo transmission from Moxie. She very frantically says to all of you, "Talent, I need you back at the grog now."
Well, that's just a coincidence. We're just heading that way to bring you a little gift.
Good. Get here soon. There's a huge... And then it cuts off.
Oh, man.
Damn it,
Not the
she has
suspense.
another guest over.
You guys
All right.
take off?
Yeah, we take off.
Guys.
I start
We're
running.
going. We're running?
Are our shields fully
I-
recharged?
Yes.
Okay.
I look at Charles. I'm like, Charles, I can't run with this guy if I'm carrying him. You're much stronger than me. Give him to Charles.
Charles...
So already carrying
Walk
one.
I
him
know,
over
but-
to Charles. He's completely ragdolling through the air, and Charles just catches him by
Mitchell,
the shirt.
Ribeye weighs 50 pounds.
Oh yeah.
If that-
50 in bones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way. Lie
It's
to
gotta be
that.
like 20. Like,
Yeah, so he can carry.
So Charles readjusts. He throws Ribeye over his left shoulder, and he's holding Ribeye like securely. Whereas
it's just dragging him away.
Hugo, he has like by the scruff of his shirt, and he's just carrying him like a suitcase,
I was gonna say.
flopping him all over. the
I was
place
gonna
as he
say.
runs.
Charles rearranges Ribeye's bones to be a bag.
That's good. That's that too. So he's carrying them both like this. Businessman Charles.
One-handed, carrying both of them.
Make fan art. Businessman
Yeah,
Charles.
TJ, that's your homework.
A bag of
All right.
Ribeye.
All right, so you guys start booking it out of Hyperion.
Yeah, full shield recharge, by the way.
Yes,
Yes,
shields are back,
everything, yeah.
everyone.
Full force ahead.
We're so fucked.
You guys run all the way down through Hyperion,
Wait.
down every floor.
Wait,
Yeah.
we do that, but is there? I'm just confirming. There's nothing we need.
Nothing.
To do. Okay.
Wait. Did we already talk to the hammer?
Yeah. Yes.
And,
I mean, I think
Yes.
we gotta go to Moxie first.
and we,
No. Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
that's
so.
what we're going.
Nothing to do. We hop into more quote unquote main story mission.
we did the treasury in the vault here.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure we did.
Treasury.
Oh,
we
you,
got
you
the
took
little-
money out of
yeah.
the secret
Yeah.
treasury. The actual treasury, like the main one, was Ham Error told you that it was emptied.
We just gotta make sure we don't lose Hugo. Otherwise, he can't give us.
So, yeah.
Yeah, Charles got him. So
Charles,
we're good.
Charles
did
just needs to
everything.
off him, and then
Yeah.
we'll be fine. Bring him back later.
Um,
Yeah, we run. Can we use that? Can we use that elevator thing again? That lift thing again?
Yeah, you're talking about the thing that launches you out of the top of Hyperion.
And we
You
took
guys
out fall
absolutely
damage.
could. Would you like to do that?
Yeah, would we get there faster?
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
All right. So you guys head
I'm always
down
down for a
from
fun
the
ride.
Go on skydiving.
5th to the 4th to the 3rd floor, and then on the 3rd floor you run over to the launch pad. We'll just say Wes, you head over to the control panel, you initiate the launch, and then you run over there yourself. And after a couple seconds, you hear the countdown sequence and the alarm as it launches you guys through the roof of Hyperius. And you guys, with temporary enchantment on your feet, fly through the air, falling slowly and landing ever so softly on your feet.
Nice.
And you take off towards Moxie.
A bit
All
faster.
right.
As
You
we
run-
take off, before I go full sprint, I look down my scope to see what's in the far distance.
All right. Make a search check for me.
As we go over, I'm looking down at the
That's
courtyard.
one.
At 20. All right.
Play the music.
See
Right.
all the things.
Oh, yeah. Let me get some other-
Oh yeah. What was it?
That's what I was gonna say.
I feel it in my fingers, feel it in my toes.
Fucking at scope.
Motherfuckers mean to harm us.
You got to go. All right.
So good. Make that a clip.
You, yeah. You, on the other hand, see a whole lot of nothing. It is pretty clear out. There's not a lot going on.
Okay.
Everyone seems to be tucked away after hearing all the kerfuffling going on earlier. Kerfuffling going on late at night.
You don't want to
writing
be around
that
a
down.
kerfuffle. That's almost as bad as being engaged in a quagmire.
Anyway, you guys, so you don't see much. You guys continue your way towards Moxie's.
Yes, ma'am.
Run as fast as you can. You round your way around the
Well, I
outside.
was gonna say, as we were like moon jumping over, I looked
Yeah.
down at the courtyard and I see Rigby's dead body, presumably still there.
Yeah,
I'm like, guys,
his splatter.
he's taking a while to respawn. I mean, I guess we'll just see him later. And then we go.
And you guys take off around the outskirts of the entertainment district, and you round the corner, go down the central street that cuts through the entertainment district lengthwise, and you find yourselves in front of Moxie's Grog.
Okay.
I run through and I swing the door open and I'm like, Moxie!
Yeah. We just burst through the door because she was sounding like she was in trouble.
Yeah.
So
Burst
you guys just a minute. You guys burst through the door and see that everything is dark.
Oh.
There's none of the usual lights illuminate this place. I would like everyone to make a search check real quick.
Do you want to pick like a different color or something? Because we can't see us.
It's fine. It's
We don't
dark.
need to see
I'm
us.
dark skinned. Shut up. Light skin.
Make,
What are we
make
making?
a search check. See if you can see anything.
Can I make a
Dirty 20.
Can I make a squeeze check?
No.
I was really close to it again.
Hey, 17.
17,
11.
30, 20,
Hey.
15.
15,
11.
11.
Hey.
So all but
Black shoes on.
Killua,
She's crying.
I was too focused.
as you guys peer into the darkness, as your eyes slowly adjust to what's in front of you, you can see that there is an immense number of individuals deep into the bar, all facing you. You can't quite make out any faces or profiles or anything like that, but you can see figures.
I whispered to Calliope.
And I
I
slide it
I yell out to Charles. Or no, I kind of... I've swung the door
You
open.
yell out to him?
No, but I've swung the door open and I don't notice this.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, oh, it's dark. So I kind of walk back and I'm like, I don't see anything, but I'm like, hold on. Just into the darkness.
You yell it out.
Yeah, because I'm like, hold on. And then I turn and I walk to Charles and I'm like, hey, walk around the back.
As you
I
say,
don't trust the darkness.
as you
Tell my
said
cat
that
she's
first
seen
part, as you said that first part out loud, you can hear the rest of you who had the higher perception check. You hear a little bit of shuffling and maybe just a slight murmur
Roughly.
ahead of you.
I take the coin gun from Calliope and I say, you have about 3 seconds to tell me who you are before I just start blasting.
Actually, can I activate the rope?
You could.
I'd like to do just see if these guys are robots or hams units.
So with the rub, you have to give a command for
Well-
like something. You have to give whatever underling becomes bewitched by the rub. You need to give them a command. Tell them.
Well, it only affects hams. I just want to see if I click it, if they're hams. You know what I mean?
It won't take effect unless you give it a command, though.
I probably read it. Okay.
Just clicking it doesn't do anything. You gotta give it-
I'll click it and be like, let me make this funny. He's about to make it rain. Give us your best strip dances.
give us your best what?
Strip dances. Your best lap dances.
So as
It's
you
a pole dance.
And that's my
action.
command.
Yeah, as you give this-
I command them to do a pole dance as an action.
Seriously.
you're going with the pole dance.
Pole
The
dance.
loser dies.
Because we already know there's those stages. Yeah.
So
Oh no, these
He's like,
so,
oh,
man.
they're children or something.
as you press this, you hear
Garlic.
you hear the metal steps of a single bot up ahead.
Oh man.
Approaching the center of the room, and they stop. And from a spotlight in the center of the room
How big is this room?
descends a
It's a
sort
good
of
size
like
bar.
bird cage shaped like platform with a pole in the center. It's not
Something
like
The same
Oh,
thing
they're
that we fought in earlier.
prepared.
yeah. So that
Right.
descends from the ceiling and goes all the way down to the ground. And within the spotlight that illuminates this this pole, you see step into it a mirror. And he begins grabbing the pole and swinging around it and doing the robotic pole.
Hell yeah.
And
I shoot my gun.
start blasting gold
till he was shooting.
and as this gold flies into the spotlight of this pole, the place illuminates, and you see towards the bar of Moxie's Grog an entire crowd that yells out, "Surprise!" And streamers, confetti, blast off in the center of Moxie's Grog, and you see before you a whole lot of motherfuckers you know. Moxie and all her staff, Korg, the entire Alas Guild.
Alas!
You see Flemular, Gorf, he's Anastasia's friend, who she got hired at Dahlia. He was the big fella. Grape Girl, Nelia.
Hey, Grape Girl.
Scooter, Marcus, Ellie, the Hyperius wage cage workers that you guys saved.
Alex?
Yeah, you see Alex.
He made it!
You see, of course, Hammerer. That was next on my list.
Our boy.
You can hear him grinding against the pole,
Greetings.
metal against metal, as he like curls around it.
Here's the whole flip.
Yeah, it's like super
Toes
sexy.
up in the air, arms down by the
practiced.
ground. Oh, yeah.
You see
Been
Hines.
stretching.
You see the portly figure of Hines leaning against the bar.
Klaus. That was the nickname that we did because we just saw John Wick.
Yeah.
My name is Klaus.
I'm Klaus.
I am Klaus.
And then you see other various Aether Sphere citizens that you've seen.
Varying
around
NPCs and
you.
extras. Yeah, that we've seen.
All cheering for you, pumping their fists, clapping, giving you a...
What about that skag dog that we saved and gave a rocket launcher to?
You see him, he is on top of one of the tables, dancing around, still clutching the rocket launcher.
Aww.
He's just like prancing around in a circle.
Hell yeah.
Save the world.
And out from the center of this crowd walks Moxie. She throws a few gold at Hammerer as she walks past the center of the bar and over to all of you and goes, "I knew I could count on my talent. Beautiful work, darlings."
Well, Moxie, we brought you here a little gift for this party, and then we just throw down
Hugo.
In the meantime, Charles saw the music and he's in his underwear. Hugo's in the underwear.
Yeah.
Party in the shower.
So
Group hug in the showers tonight.
Charles is now.
Oh, that's for you, TJ.
So Charles has taken Hugo's overcoat, not the undershirt.
I'll take
it's all
that.
ripped.
I'll take that.
All right. Charles gives it to you, and but he took Hugo's like slacks, and he has those on, and he of course is like breaking them at the seams with his giant legs. But he goes, "We brought him. Time to party." And he throws Hugo across the ground, and he slides and just flops, rolling over himself to Moxie's feet. And she just sort of kicks him, rolls him over a little bit, and goes.
He likes it.
She looks behind her. "Boys, do what we told, or do what we practiced." And you see her half-orc bartenders all come 2 by 2, lift up Hugo, and with great teamwork, they lift him up on top of this pole, and they like string him up to it, so he's just kind of sitting on top of the like little overhang on it. So he's just strung up there, just
Nice.
with his stump hanging
Hell
out and
yeah.
everything.
Okay.
And as Moxie has her hands at her hips, looks up the work that her boys have done, she turns back around to all of you and goes, "Well, I told you guys we had a huge surprise for you waiting at Moxie's Grog.
I heard desperation, not surprise, but
So,
She's always thirsty. Desperate.
as first part of your reward for completing this quest, let's party." and everyone pops the fuck off. Everyone
What's
starts gathering around tables, dancing their way to them, and Moxie snaps over to the table in the very center behind the Hammer stripper pole, and so it's the one in the center closest to the bar.
Oh, do you need a visual representation? Because I got that last time.
Yes, so this one right here,
Yeah.
and
It's just for me.
yeah, in between your table and
That's
the
from
front
the-
door is
yeah.
that stripper pole, and you guys see she snaps at that table, and a spotlight illuminates that table for all of you.
She starts singing Goofy Goober.
No, not quite.
What?
Start singing
Goomba.
Goofy
No,
Goober.
she's gonna fucking what's her name? She's gonna Nancy. It's not Nancy Reagan. Marilyn Monroe, the president. Happy birthday to you. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, JFK.
JFK. Thank you.
Yeah, she snaps the spotlight over your table and goes, "Saved just for all of you."
Oh, you're too kind, Moxie. We have a gift for you. This is an amazing party. We wanted to return the favor.
You have something more than Hugo?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and do we all have the deed, like basically to the?
Did I get the?
I don't think so. That's why we needed him.
Yeah, that's why we didn't kill him.
Hello,
I,
yeah.
I only had access to the
We need him to
treasury.
wake up first, and then we can get it.
Yeah.
I tell
It
Roxy,
will
I'm
be a
like,
surprise
Moxie.
for you.
Somebody dump some
Moxie.
liquor around.
Well, let's say we got video of him saying that he handed it.
I don't think we can go back and change the
Can
past.
my eye be a camera?
Well, he didn't say that.
and I go, Roxy,
Moxie.
Moxie, I'm sorry. I'm so used to the diner.
Yeah.
He's a lightweight, so he already had one drink.
No, I'm like Moxie. Hey, do we have a surprise for you?
Let me sugar.
When
Grape girl, get over here too.
when our mutual friend here wakes up, we told him to do this for you, and so all you got to do is tell him what's up, and you will be the new leader
The new CEO.
of Hyperius. If you want to.
I was going to say, bringing him back alive. I'm impressed.
It was hard.
I've dealt with this one once before, and he didn't go down easy, but,
Give us the info dump now.
well, that's for another time.
No.
Those aren't party stories. Another time.
Yes.
But I'm sure we can get a whole lot out of this pinata. And she throws a glass at him, and it just
He hits the stop and it
down.
starts bleeding again.
Yeah, drip.
Grape girl. Grape girl.
You see her over, like, just down a little ways on the bar. After cheering for you guys, she immediately went back to the bottle, and as you hail her over, she turns around, like, a still bottle, like, taking a swig from her bottle.
Just about her chair.
Oh,
Yeah.
and she walks over to you. Yeah, what's up? You did it. Way to go.
I told you I would.
Yeah, you did.
I always keep my word. Especially for you, Grape girl.
I appreciate that, Wes. It's good to know there's at least some good guys out here, and
Of course.
that and the bad ones end up like that.
Yeah, like that fucker. Now, we had this conversation last time. Maybe it cut out during our side session episode. But I have a wife and daughter, and they're off planet right now. And I've thought of you as a sort of daughter figure in your down out of times. What the fuck? In
In the
In
time
your-
that I've known you.
in your when you've been shit out of luck. Excuse me. And so hopefully my last gift to you, because after this you'll be sufficient enough to be on your own. Moxie is going to become CEO of I almost said Vought.
Same will say.
Of Hyperius, and I would like you to be VP. Since you already were Hugo's direct assistant, you already know the ins and outs of the company. You could help Moxie out.
Do I have to feed anyone grapes?
No, not unless it's you for lunch.
I'm in. And she downs the remaining, like,
Two-thirds.
two-thirds of her bottle.
Oh my god.
And she goes, "Woo!" and falls back.
Oh, wait. I'd like to catch her before she falls.
Ooh. In the
Make a traverse check for me, Mr. Caleb.
Okay.
What?
Make it that like drug scene where they kind of goes in for the kiss and she comes up.
Good time.
Oh, let's see.
Bad.
8.
8.
You had one job, Bailey.
Just to catch her, she just.
So you do. You keep her from like full on slamming into the floor.
Yeah.
But it's more like your arms are against the floor before she hits it, rather than like slowing her down. So she's still like.
It's not
pops her head
as bad as the Andrew Garfield catch, but it could be better.
She's still breathing, so we're
She's
doing
not
good.
injured or dead.
Andrew Garfield
so.
could use a couple pointers from you, but
Yeah.
he ain't exactly becoming a master from you either. Oof. So you.
I'm a novice. He's an amateur.
Yeah, you keep her from hitting the ground quite as hard, and you can see just a bit of drool like coming out of the side of her mouth as she's passed out from hitting her head.
So now that she's in my arms, I carry her and I'm like, Moxie, can I use that couch or bed? I forget which it is,
A
but
bench?
no bed.
Uh,
No, because Moxie has a room in the
I
bed.
don't know what the fuck you call it.
Her room's the second one up, second one to the left as soon as you get up the stairs.
Thank you,
Ooh,
of course.
Fuck.
And I
Right, I
do
forgot to look
that.
for boots.
I take her to her room and set her on her bed and walk out.
She starts
Need to get
chewing
her
her pillow.
Chewing her pillow.
I can
starts-
only do so much.
She starts chewing her pillow and she mumbles.
Why?
She mumbles something. She goes, mm-hmm. Make an insight check to see if you can tell what she's saying.
Move that pillow.
If you can speak drunk.
Come on, Bailey.
What's that?
11.
Damn it.
17.
17? You can tell
You
she's
have
saying.
Higgs insight?
Yep.
Damn. You can tell she's saying marshmallow.
Like an
Marshmallow.
extra
I'd be like-
on a TV show?
What?
Like an extra on
No,
a TV
like
show?
she wants a s'more.
A marshmallow.
No, she's
like the
eating
king.
her pillow because she thinks it's a marshmallow.
That's hilarious.
I'd be like, hold on, Nelly, let me get you one.
Even get her water, gets her marshmallow.
Because if you're like an extra, like a background character in the show, you don't have any lines. You in the background, you're gonna say either marshmallow or watermelon. It looks like you're having a conversation.
Oh, I didn't
Never
know
heard
that.
of that.
Okay, that's cool. But yeah, so you leave her there and head back down.
I do, and when I go down, I try to find someone who can get me both a glass of water and either a bag of marshmallows or
A giant marshmallow.
A singular s'more.
a s'mores, or third option,
Jesus
marshmallow
Christ.
vodka.
All right.
I don't think she
This is the Aethersphere.
And
Okay.
They could have marshmallow vodka.
It's not on the list of drinks that I have written down.
funny you mentioned that. As Killua heads back down,
Yeah.
looking for some eats and drinks, as you guys all sit down at the table illuminated for all of you, you see the bartenders that you see a lot of the time at Moxie's Grog all surround the table.
We're just not meant for each other.
You see them surround the table,
Mm-hmm.
each of them cordially holding a menu in their hand, and they
Oh.
place them down on the table.
Oh,
And the head bartender of Moxie's Grog addresses all of you and says, "Prepared just for all of you. We've made a completely revamped menu here at Moxie's Grog. All new
Ooh.
items, and we of course still take any requests you may have. We will fulfill to the best of our ability."
Hell yeah.
And as you guys look at these menus, you see that there are the following selections:
Damn it, Chris.
Pandora Pie, Rack of
Oh,
Rack, Pandora Pie, Rack of Rack, RAKK, Skag Chops.
God.
The next one is Moxie's Boy Bringers, and then in parentheses it says milkshakes.
Nice. Nice.
There's a picture accompanying this menu item, and they are of course spherical bottles or spherical cups for the milkshakes.
Spherical.
Spherical. Next up is Spider Ant Salami.
What is I can
These
tell by
all-
your
these-
fucking
this
voice.
is all
You've been
food?
sitting on these.
This
You've
is all
been
food?
pestering
All food
me.
on
Not
the menu.
drinks? Okay.
These are
So
all
far.
food, yeah.
It's all food.
So far,
Except for the boy
A
ribs.
spider ant charcuterie
Yeah.
board.
That's a food.
Their special is toasted hams, and then in
Whoa.
parentheses it says actual ham, not the robots.
Disclaimer.
I'm
And
putting in
then-
parentheses meat.
And then the last one is in the current only. It's the only current one in the desserts section.
Oh.
It's called UFCs, and then in parentheses, uneaten flying crumpets.
That is awesome.
Yeah. This one is also accompanied by a photo, and you could see that you can't actually see the crumpets in the picture. You can tell there's a plate with like a topper covering the top of it, and you just assume the crumpets are underneath.
Of course. You're uneven.
Schrodinger's crumpets.
The head bartender addresses all of you once again and goes, "Is there anything I can get you to start with?"
Oh, we want the spider ant one.
Spider and
What's
Slum.
wrong with you?
Uh,
My friend here, Charles, in the back here, will take all of your Moxie's Boybringers.
Well,
Every flavor.
There-
What are the options? What are the flavor options?
there's 4 left, one for each of us after Charles has.
All the flavors, I meant.
All of the flavors.
Yes.
Give me the pinkest one you got.
So he's taking the challenge.
Yes.
Charles, of course, will
Can we
complete the
inquire
Yeah,
about the
Charles
challenge?
throws his fist into his palm and goes, "Milkshake challenge. I accept." And he
Oh,
goes
no.
right away, and he motions one of the bartenders to head back behind the bar and begin preparing it.
Just wasted on that 20 shot.
let me see.
All right, what else?
I'll take.
If one of you could please deliver a glass of water to our dear friend Nelia in her room.
Should inquire about the watermelon vodka. Not the watermelon. Marshmallow.
Yes, and
Oh.
if you have anything that has marshmallow in it,
Marshmallow. We have
or
As long as it's not
plenty left.
invisible.
we have plenty left over for our hot cocoa. We will bring it up to her immediately.
perfect, thank you. And for myself, at our party table, it's time for some skag chops and some UFC.
Where's Moxie?
Probably mingling.
Moxie is currently behind the bar, just doing her thing, mingling with people at the bar, cleaning a couple glasses, making a couple drinks.
Taking infinite tips with no actual payout for you.
I'd like a side of the spider ant salami.
Is Homeboy still on the stripper pole?
Yes, he's.
God.
Go away.
Damn.
He's
there's
going
is
hard.
there a timer on the rub? Pretty
Oh.
sure there is. I think it's like until they complete their task, or it's like 2 turns or something.
Hopefully, just 2 turns.
I turned to everybody in the party. I'm like, you know what, guys, I'm not feeling too good. Maybe I just need some food. Can I get a rack of wraps? Rack of racks, please?
Rack?
Yeah, until it's completed its task.
All right. So, the bartender tells you absolutely it'll be out soon. Anything else I can get all of you?
I'll take a skag chop. I'd like to see who's cooking these, by the way. Is it
These
Ellie?
would be made none other by our finest chef, Ellie.
I'll have to see how her grilling compares to mine. I might have to have a word with the chef.
Only the best from Ellie. That's how it's always been. She's quite a prodigy.
We'll see how her meat compares to mine.
You won't be disappointed, sir. What was the other thing that you guys had mentioned other than this? Someone else was saying something.
We basically got everything except for the ham chop or the ham.
Oh yeah, you asked.
Might as well get
with
that
the
one
rub.
too.
I get everything.
Fuck it, we're getting everything on the menu.
Yeah.
One of everything.
One of
Of
each?
everything.
Yeah, one of
We'll
each.
give you one of everything complimentary on top of all these orders.
Yes.
Ooh!
Consider it done.
For my drink order
need
to
a-
start,
Good
Couple
sir.
boxes in a backpack.
Oh,
I would like. Oh yes, please, thank you.
yes, of course.
As you're looking through the drink menu now, Wes, you look back to the stripper pole, and you could tell that Ham Error is no longer under the effects of the rub, but
Yeah.
he is still going.
Oh my
He is still
He's having a blast.
he's
He was told to do a
screeching
lap
around
dance
the
at
like-
some point too.
He's full on upside down, legs wrapped around the pole,
my
sliding, slowly
God.
sliding down it.
Nice.
He is
So I was
going all
touching
in.
Hugo's.
Did you see how? It takes an insane amount of ab work to do that. by the
Oh
way.
yeah.
It's a very
It-
See, when you're
physically
doing shit.
taxing occupation.
Yeah.
Cheers to all you strippers.
Seriously,
out there.
cheers to the strippers
Yeah.
because could
But
never.
this one's for the strippers.
Definitely takes skill. Now, my good sir, what remind me, what is in my namesake? The drink of the Kiliwa.
Allow me to look that up for you. There's a page with drinks on it.
Just kill you off.
Yeah, I'm like,
It says kill you what?
yeah. and
Kill
I'm
you,
Kiliwa.
Yeah, like kill you all.
Kiliwa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty badass.
I kill all.
Kill you.
Drug, soda, I want that.
Okay.
Whatever that is.
Oh man.
God, if that was in real life, it'd be amazing.
Drug,
Well,
soda.
there's
They have.
the marijuana.
They
shots.
do have weed like in a bottle, like you get high off drinking it, like it's liquor. But
Yeah.
it's very expensive. It's like $150.
For a bottle?
Yeah, fucking
So-
expensive as hell. Which I mean, it makes sense. It's like
They have, like,
weed
wine
is
for
expensive.
that.
Plus, it's also like medical, so can't get
Sure
it
it
in Texas.
is.
You can't get it in Texas.
No, you can get medical in Texas.
Yeah, but you have to have a real excuse.
Where in the fuck?
Yeah,
And-
you
and
can be like, oh,
I can-
headache.
If I wanted to get a med card in Massachusetts, I could just tell
You
them.
actually have to
having
have,
trouble
like,
sleeping. I got anxiety.
Or glaucoma.
Yeah.
No, you gotta have like real issues in Texas.
You have to be.
Come
like,
on, Sean.
have
Get it
Parkinson's,
together.
basically. Or like,
Yeah, or like doctors know
I
glaucoma.
don't-
Not just like,
Actually-
oh, I have it.
my friend's
Loretto?
dad has a prescription
That's
for
funny.
oil.
So mocktails, the Killua,
Yes.
it provides a +2 to your damage mod on ranged attacks for the rest of the encounter.
I feel like we're not fighting right now.
After you order this one, he goes, "Would you like this for now, or would you like to take this with you on the go?"
How long
I
does
thought it was a cocktail.
Oh, it is, but
You take cocktails.
if you
too.
like, there are no laws in the Aether Sphere. You can take alcohol with you all you like.
What's it called? You can be publicly intoxicated.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's.
Can't go anywhere else, so.
Yeah. Well, I would like that one to go, and
Take one of each to go.
One of each to go.
Yes.
one of
Alright.
each of the drinks.
Yes.
So let's see.
What about a Moxie fashion?
Moxie Fashion, is that one of these?
No, I just made that.
They
up.
just made it up.
She better have a cocktail named the Mox.
No, but he's doing it like if you're like a 21-year-old and you go to a bar and you say the name of a drink with such confidence that you're like, wow, you don't know what that is? Wow.
Yeah.
If I'll get this instead.
Um,
I'm offended for all the 21.
So for- we'll say each of these
Yeah,
potions.
everybody's honor.
We'll say each of these potions are
21-year-olds have no-
20 gold.
Oh, never
Um,
mind. I thought they were free. Never mind.
There's exceptions.
I
He's
back.
insulting my honor.
Take back. Take back. Take back now, y'all.
All right. So 20 gold for your Killua.
Sure.
And yeah, you have one of those now.
I still want a drug soda. I wasn't kidding.
Oh, what soda?
Drug soda?
Drug soda.
Whatever that is.
Wasn't there a
curious.
drink there that like give you different stats? Maybe she would want that.
I'm
Mocktails
just
give you
curious.
bonuses to stats sometimes. And then there's Tina potions as well, but those are in limited supply.
Right. We only have 5 of them.
Yeah.
And I can't have Moxie churning them out.
Oh yeah, there is a drug soda.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was funny. What does it do?
Okay.
Drug soda?
Yeah, I need
Oh,
to know.
drub with a B.
Oh, it says drub?
Oh,
you
I heard drug.
Oh, okay. Well,
Uh,
that's funnier the way Anthony wrote
It
it.
allows you to activate your action skill for free.
Oh, nah. I don't want that one. If it was...
No, let me just get a water.
All right.
Oh, I also get a water.
All right. I'll be back with all of this shortly. He
Okay.
leaves you all, scurries back to the kitchen.
I'll take my own cucumber.
Absolutely, he calls from the door of the kitchen.
Maybe some guac, too.
The party rages on. People occasionally come by and like pat you guys on the back and congratulate you,
Hell
thanking
yeah.
you. At one point, the group of wage cage workers from Hyperius comes around, led by Alex. What's up, and he actually fucks it up like I just did.
Good. We're keeping it. Roleplay is real.
That camera caught it. Goddamn. But yeah, you guys dap up, and he goes. I think it goes without saying, Wes. We thank all of you for helping us out. I don't know what we would have done working in there for even another day.
Oh man, I feel you. I mean,
You got me.
Alex, you're just my boy, and I'm glad to see you thriving. What's next? What's in the plan?
I have not a fucking clue.
That's what
we
I
have
like
nowhere
to
to
hear.
go.
You know what's next on the plan?
What?
You're gonna get shit faced tonight.
Hell yeah!
And then I yell out, Alex!
Killer Wolf!
Hey, Alex.
No, and I go, hit up Torg!
Torg. Oh yeah,
Torg should be here.
Oh, he's here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Torg.
That's what I was just about
He just
to
had.
ask.
I was about to ask you. Yeah.
Why didn't we even hear anything about him?
He's waiting to make his
I-
entrance. He's-
Sean said his name.
He was the second guy I mentioned.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't even hear
he's
that.
there.
I-
It was
I can
Moxie
either.
and Staff, Torg, the last guild.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've heard it. I just don't
I'm
know
a
the
bad
significance of
person.
the name.
Yes, you are.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, they
Can't
come
believe
over
it.
and
Okay.
give you guys props, and then that is of course followed by Torg.
You have my Echo Stone, Alex. Hit me up.
I got you, Wes.
Hearing Sean be a bro is hilarious.
And then Torg heads over to you all. Not ready for Torg's voice. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna wet the whistle.
What's the
Um,
what's
So he walks over to you guys and goes, "Another another job well done from the Torgalus Guild."
nice, nice.
Orgulous?
You took our workshop ideas. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I thought on it, and I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I can't believe you did it, really. Hyperius. They've never been taken down for thousands of years.
It's all thanks to your guild. Tor couldn't have done it without you.
Y'all are the biggest badasses I've ever met.
No, you're the biggest badass I've ever.
Oh, you're the biggest badasses. And you guys...
I'm over here like, all I did was channel my inner Torg.
Showing your emotions. It's badass. He does it. He wipes a tear.
I'm just trying to be the best badass I can.
He puts his hand on your shoulder. And that's all you can do.
Where do we have ribeyes? You're like propped up on one of the chairs.
He's asleep.
Ribeye is placed on the table, still distraught,
case form?
still as a
He's
briefcase.
just like, guys.
Curled up in like two little.
His head, of course, in this mass of bones is just pointed,
God, I
angled
feel
down at the table.
outside of the comedy of it, I feel kind of bad. I mean, he got this like life-changing moment, and we just kind of made him a bag.
He had to process it.
Yeah, he's
That's a bag. You're right.
he's
to take
some
care of his
emotional.
baggage.
He had
Yeah.
to shut
It's
out.
all part of it.
He had to shut out century incoming.
He's having a
and
spiritual
going-
internal moment.
Right.
He's on the inside right now.
All right.
Shout out to Mitchell.
I yell out, Torg, I think we gotta use some new recruits.
Sorry.
New recruits. Where'd you find those? Where are they?
Schlepping for Hyperius, and we saved them.
Oh, you're talking about those guys? And he points to the guys you just
The
talked
guys are all
about.
like
The wage
button
cages.
down
Yeah,
shirts and loose ties and
And I'm like, Torg, they will straighten your books and correct your numbers.
We should promote Alex.
And Alex is gonna be your number 2 man right below me.
This is excellent news. I can finally organize my stamp collection.
And that is what Alex is here for. Organizational skills.
I'm going to talk to him right now.
But-
He walks over to
Yeah.
They hook.
amazing.
It's like, that's exactly what I
Type
wanted.
of stamp. What,
Yeah.
what stamp is he looking for?
Not right
do
now.
you want to ask him?
Torg, before you leave, what's the stamp that you're looking for?
Yeah, I'll be over there too.
Oh, the stamp I'm looking for.
Oh.
I'll let you know tomorrow. That's serious business.
After Sean has time in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I'm not doing that for convenience. It's part of the story.
Gotcha. Okay. I didn't know.
They just got off the new
But that's
inaugural
perfect,
stamp.
actually. Sweet. Okay.
Wait, what?
They just got off the new inaugural stamp. It has the blue and white trim versus the flag in the background. Make that up.
All right, cool. Thanks.
So you can use that and sound all real.
Torg heads over to Alex and the rest of the wage cage workers, and you hear from their ambient chatter, you hear the word stamp uttered a few times here and there.
Stamp.
And after this,
Is Stoker here?
what do you mention that?
Oh damn! You were reading your mind.
As you guys are sitting at the table, waiting on your drinks, just after these small conversations with Torg and Alex and the crew,
Yeah.
Right.
you hear the door slam open, and you see a group of mostly smaller in stature figures, but still very like stout, wide figures standing in the doorway. And as they kick the door in, the music continues, but everyone else within the bar has quieted down quite a bit as they look towards the door. And the Stoker Guild walks in. At the front of it is this fairly large dwarf. He's definitely tall and wide for even for a dwarf. He has a black beard that's tipped with orange. Black beard tipped with
I
orange.
just got this one. Thank you.
Very thick metal armor, shoulder pads, chest plate, like knee guards, everything. Greaves, as they were.
Yeah.
And he, you can hear every footfall as he walks in and sort of browses the grog. And he goes, just a moment.
For my own question, do
Yes.
we know him?
You guys, let's see, you do not, but the rest
don't
of
know
you
any people,
guys
so that's
have
not-
seen him before. Though, if you would like to try and remember his name, we'll call that an insight check. But otherwise, you know him as the leader of the Stoker Guild.
I will do that. I will not do that.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
I still walk up to him with so much confidence.
So the Dirty 20, you recognize this as Yoldar Smugboot.
I rolled a 10.
Smug boot.
You would not quite recognize him. He's just on the tip of your tongue. But yeah, Hyoldar, Hjoldar, Smugboot. And as he walks in, he goes, "Where is Wesley Warwick?"
That be I.
I'm like, H-Man, I found you, Wes.
He sizes you guys up a bit from afar before walking over to you. You can hear the clank of metal from his greaves as he approaches. And as he gets to your table, though you're sitting atop these chairs, he is about eye level with you. Okay. And he looks you up and down, looks across your party.
Nice little height.
He makes a slight, not like with his whole head, but he makes a slight double take at the massive bones on the table.
Briefcase of bones.
And goes, "I've heard you're looking for entry into my guild, eh? I saw ye and your crew at the arena, and heard what ye did to Hyperius, and now both me eyes and ears are tingling. But we can discuss that later. For now, it is time to slice!" And he raises his fist up, and you hear the mass of Stoker Guild members behind him at the door scream out with a cheer, "Slash!"
Slash or
Slash.
slash?
Slash.
Slash.
Slash. Everyone make an insight check.
I need to stop using this.
You really need to stop
I'm
using that.
done. I'm
13,
done
let's
with it.
12.
14,
7.
7.
I rolled because I'm part of it.
Yeah, I don't have
I've been in
anything
with
for
them.
insight.
I
don't have much.
Nah, I wouldn't really.
I only played, like,
instance.
2 times last season.
So you two, Calliope and Xandar, you guys recognize this as a common dwarven cheer. It basically means, like, hurrah, let's fucking party.
Oh, they're
All right, everybody's making us wait. Guess we're getting drunk, guys.
All right, and they take, they immediately, every one of these Stoker Guild members, which as they shuffle in, you can see that most of them are dwarves, but there are other races mixed in here and there. However,
What
there's,
other races?
you can see some orcs, half orcs, some, let's see, you see a couple like devilish race people.
Oh shit!
Like,
That's a thing.
not quite tieflings, but
Whoa.
devilish people. A few humans here and there, but on the whole, it is mostly dwarves. And they immediately, without question or hesitation or anything, as soon as this cheer sounds out, they go over to the table on like the top right of the grog, and they begin pushing it over towards yours, and they move their table over to you.
Hell yeah.
Next to you.
Hate those kind of people. Never do that in a restaurant. That's to YouTube right there.
But I need to sit by my friends, who I happen to be at this restaurant.
Yeah, what if we came in with
The
6
tables
people?
meet in the middle. There's a joint push.
Okay. But yeah, you guys push your tables together.
Oh yeah.
And the festivities have yet again begun. Everyone has begun cheering and talking with each other and just celebrating. And within a split second, the Stoker Guild didn't even have to order. The one of the bartenders already has come over with each of his arms, like
That one lady in that one video.
Yeah, just
Oktoberfest beer,
yes.
that
Yeah.
lady.
Fucking.
She's got them
Badass,
all
that
over their
lady.
arms and just come over and take them off their arms onto the table, and every one of them grabs one, clinks them together. The splash from all of them like loops into the center, and then they catch it
Yeah.
back in their cup.
Oh yeah. Fucking love it.
Nice.
I go. I look over to the main guy. Oh, HJ, you bloated, steaming coward. Where were you doing all the fun?
Like you make a talk
Let me grab my other dice.
check.
Has our food came?
As this is going on, it is being brought out to you right. Yes, so you can see that not only you guys, but the majority of the other tables have been served food at this point. Everyone's chowing down, drinking, having a good time.
Hell yeah.
Let's see what you got for your talk check.
Isn't that one?
No.
Devin.
No. So as you say this in this tongue to him,
Yeah.
he goes, "You don't have to change your voice to impress me. I'm already plenty impressed."
Oh. Okay. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make a good impression on you, HJ. I've been trying to get a meet with you and get you in with us into this guild endeavor for what feels like months now, almost years. When really it's only been like 5 days. But thank you.
Not a problem. If you're looking for entry into my guild, I might have one or two more criteria for you to fill. I know it may seem like a lot considering all you've been through, but trust me, it's all part of the process.
Of course. And I'm sure you've seen the flyers around town
Lawyers.
of the Torgless Alliance. Soon to be the Storgless Alliance, name bending.
He strokes his beard a bit.
Hyptorglius?
Torglisser.
Hyptorglius?
Haven't been out in the forge for quite a while. Haven't seen any of the flyers.
Well, as you can see, Torg over there, and I cut scene to him doing something fucking weird.
Torg is still ranting about stamps with Alex in the game.
And then I cut over to Alas, wherever that guy is with the W. I forget his name.
Yeah, the
What is it?
Whitford
Warwick.
Titan Wolf.
What?
Whitford Titan Wolf is the leader of the Alaska.
Oh, Warwick's mine. Jesus
Yes.
Christ.
I was like, oh, W.
The Alaska Guild is currently at the bar, all drinking milk, and
What?
they're all at the bar drinking milk.
You're sober.
Here's the difference between sober and chugging milk.
What?
Why are they chugging
They're not
milk?
chugging, they're just drinking.
Why are they drinking
Because they're
milk?
sober.
All of them. All of them?
They got to keep their bones strong.
You want to make an insight check?
No.
I would. I stare at this.
Milk
This-
check.
Yeah.
Milk check.
I'm lactose intolerant, so I have disadvantage.
11.
You don't know the specifics of why they drink milk, but you have seen it before back when you were visiting the guild. You saw that there were a couple people hanging around and they were also drinking.
Does it have to do with the Chosen and NADPOD?
I'm sure.
NADPOD? Not another D&D podcast. There's this holy group of paladins called the Chosen, and they all drink the milk.
Yeah, I did not know that. I totally stole your shit.
Unintentionally.
Yeah.
I turned to Wes and I'm like, alas, they do this all the time.
You're right. I guess I just picture dogs lapping up milk from a bowl, but
So we get the food, right?
Yes, so the food has been brought out to you.
I take a bite of my rack of racks. A rack of racks.
Rack of rack.
rack of
All
rats.
right. Let's see. Let's make this,
I want to try my spider ant. What is it? Cheese plate?
I guess.
No, it's just so ugly.
I too would like
You know
to.
what? No roll needed. You just eat it.
Mhm.
You take a big old bite.
Mhm.
You see that the rack of rack. You've eaten them before, but just for world building. You see the ribs aren't like normal ribs that we would know.
Right, Anthony.
They're like
Yeah.
there's like the regular ribs, and then every few inches there's like two little spines that poke out perpendicular to the rib. And you know from your days roughing it that you gotta watch out for those spines. There's like a particular way you gotta bite it.
For sure.
And you enjoy it thoroughly. It is a very nice, very well cooked rack of rack.
Okay. I do eat it, but I rolled for how depressed I am, and I'm not feeling the greatest. Yeah, I have to roll to see how bipolar I am, and I eat it, and I stop like halfway, let's say.
Yeah.
And I look into the party. I'm like, guys, this is delicious, but I just gotta go.
What's wrong, Xander?
I'm just not feeling the greatest right now, and I'm gonna go talk to Moxie real quick. I'm just gonna go to my room,
Okay. Well, be safe. Let us know if you need anything.
All right.
and I go to the bar towards Moxie.
All right. So you head over to Moxie. Are the rest of you eating your food as well?
Oh, yeah.
All right. You start chowing down.
I have
All
this
of it
keg.
cooked to perfection. Wes, if you would like, go ahead.
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
call this an insight check as well. Let's see how. Yeah. Or, well, yeah, we can call this an interact check for you. You're interacting with the food with your-
16.
16. You could tell that
I guess I should have just done master.
while it's not done the way that you would do it, you
Yeah.
could tell it's still a fine, not only a fine cut, but a fine cook of meat.
Okay.
You're impressed, but you still like your own stuff.
Nice. As I chow down on it and go, oh wow, a woman after my own heart. I'm a married man though.
Let's see. You're having spider ant salami, I think, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Love me some salami. There's some in the fridge right now.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you want to go look?
No, because I was
He
eating.
doesn't believe me.
Uh,
Eat some of it, because I got a pound. So.
you take a bite of it. It's very very crisp on the outside. It's not like the kind of salami where you gotta like really like crack into the outside of it. It kind of falls apart, but also holds the meat inside of it well.
Yeah.
And then the inside is just
It might be in the left drawer.
It's like you take a bite and it just sprays everywhere like you.
Yeah.
Then
Sounds like it tastes busage.
then Xandar, you head over to Moxie.
Yeah.
She sees you sit down at the bar and heads over to you. What's going on, sugar?
Hey, Moxie. I'm not feeling great, so I'm gonna go to my room. But I did want to ask you a question.
What's that?
What are we gonna do about trying to find forgot his name. Majutsue.
Bring me a salami.
Yes. Majutsue.
God damn it, kid. I'm gonna get drunk and like eat all this.
I've
There's cheese in there too.
I've got a little information about
Thank you.
Majutsue, but not exactly something we can deal with right now. We'll talk in the morning about it.
Right.
Just if you're not having fun, go ahead and head up to your room. Let me know if you need anything. We installed buttons in the rooms, so if you need anyone to bring you anything, just give it a smack. We'll be right up.
Moxie, you know I always appreciate everything you do, and let my friends here know that as soon as anything pops up, just to slap me across the face so I can wake up and I'll be down there.
There's also that's provolone,
Absolutely.
but there's like cubed cheese.
Don't
in
tell
there,
Moxie
too.
to slap you. She'll be way too into
Yeah,
it.
you can eat those. I don't know if they are.
I pride myself on my my work in the bedroom. I mean, room service. Room service.
Mark
That's a good one, Sean. That's a good one.
I'm too depressed to pick up on that.
On the innuendo.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just slapped the table and I head upstairs to my room.
Sweet dreams, honey.
And I just...
I don't think Moxie has ever said
No.
Sugar.
You're
They
Now
were
that
always
it's not
sugar.
dark, she's drunk.
Oh,
with milk,
maybe she
so-
likes TV.
Ooh.
He likes depression.
You're an easy target.
Oh god.
Fix it.
Boys.
Yeah, I can
I
fix
can
him.
fix it.
Or make him worse.
Oh, shit.
God. If you go into no, sorry, no, that's not it.
There's those posts where it's like, I could fix him, but whatever's wrong with him is a lot hotter. Or her. They go. I've seen
It
posts that
does
go.
go
"I
both
don't-"
That's Sean's like one of his like featured pictures on his dating profile.
I did want to
Sean's
ask...
lock screen.
Yeah, you could fix me, but
My lock
what's wrong with me
screen
is
is
a
Bob
lot.
Psycho 100.
I don't believe you. It is now. He just changed it for me.
Yeah, you literally
Go find his
just
Tinder.
No, I
changed it.
did.
Go find his
Let's
Tinder
roll
right
the
It doesn't
now.
camera.
exist.
We're gonna zoom in too.
Oh my god.
You're a liar.
I did
His
want to
homestead.
ask...
Yeah,
Would-
open up
Would
your
it be
home screen.
possible to upgrade my eye in the future? Like maybe add stuff to it?
Perhaps you might know someone already who does a little tinkering.
It's
here
that
and
one
there.
Ooh.
bitch, then no.
Oh, Ixum.
Yeah, fuck her.
No. To your knowledge, Ixum doesn't do much.
I know
tinkering.
she
She's
does. I
just
just wanted
a
to
filler.
iterate that.
So yeah, I just go up to my room and I just put my hands up on my face and then just rub them and then just fall asleep.
So as you put your hands up to your face and you just sort of prepare yourself before
My
you get a night of
nightmares come.
sleep. Yeah, before the nightmares come. you
God,
see,
guys.
Yeah.
Like,
you see the. You're reminded of the projection that you saw from Ribeye's eye on
That's
the
pretty
fifth
goated.
floor of Hyperius.
Mm-hmm.
And as you begin to remember and like envision this projection, for just a brief moment, you see it flicker from projection to real life and back to projection.
Oh shit. And in that instant second where I went to real life, can I just try to see if I can reach out?
We'll hold on to it. Okay. I'm gonna check what this be. Let's.
Interact, talk, insight, sneak, search, traverse, or squeeze.
Interact.
We're gonna do.
you've squeezed.
I have squeeze. It's the most useful skill in this game, let me tell you.
We're gonna call this.
You don't even know
a
about
talk
squeeze.
check.
I don't know about
You're
anything.
communicating with your inner thoughts.
That's
I'm just here.
Wouldn't
for
that be
fun
insight into
things.
yourself?
I'm doing my best.
I don't have to add anything to talk, so
Actually,
just roll.
insight into yourself. Which insight or talk, whichever's higher.
7.
8.
8. So you reach out and try to grab onto this feeling, and
Hold on to
as
this
you-
feeling.
as you wrap your hand, you reach your hand into this vision. You suddenly see flash before you that little boy in the vision who is curled up in that divot, and as you try to grab at him, the vision slips away back into its projection, and then you slip back into your consciousness. And
What was that little boy's name again?
you never got the little boy's
Oh, I
name. You just saw that he had one injured eye as he was curled up.
Mm.
And as you pull your hand away, you feel the warmth of blood on your hand. But as you look, there's nothing there.
Let me see how I feel about that. Yeah, I still don't feel good about that. So I'm just.
I would imagine.
I let out a few tears and then I just go to sleep.
As these
Do you want a cat? Oh, you're scared of cats. I
I'm
forgot.
still scared of cats.
Yeah, he's the what's his name of this campaign?
Ryuji.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We switched places.
Yeah. I want
Yeah.
to roll for them to be my
We'll send
friends.
the dog up. We'll send the dog up.
Yeah. The skag.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see if I like dogs.
Yeah. If you're,
I like dogs.
dogs also exist outside of skags in the Borderlands universe. However, I don't
Really?
think you ever see one in any Borderlands.
I'm sure we.
Do you see
They're
cats?
No. There's mention of them, and
I
like,
think
but like,
there might be some in Wonderlands. Maybe.
I just haven't played it.
Question:
Yeah.
Could it be an option for me to possibly get a dog?
Yeah. Yeah. If you find a dog,
If
can
you
try
put
and
in the right
try and
application
tame
at the donation
We're
center.
setting on a mission to find you a dog.
it. Yeah.
Give me an advantage on depression checks. As soon as I'm depressed, he comes to lick me. Oh, that sounds cool.
Okay. So as you,
He's like, hell yeah.
as you feel this on your hand as you pull away from the vision, and you just shed a single tear before you lay down in your bed,
Yeah.
you as this tear sheds out of excuse me, hold on. All right, I'm going to switch scene for just a moment. Sorry, I need to look at something. Be right back. And we're back. As you shed this tear, you feel your right mechanical eye hurts a bit as you do so.
Okay.
You could have just asked him which eye it was.
I just kind of like,
I don't think we ever actually established
it was my right eye, yeah. I just go real quick to my eye and
You do your usual flick,
Yeah.
do some percussive maintenance,
yeah.
and as usual, the pain slowly subsides, and you eventually drift off into sleep.
Yeah.
Back down on the party floor.
Yeah.
Let's lighten it up.
I'm going to
Charles?
different groups of people.
Charles is through 30 of the 50 flavors of Moxie's.
Oh
my
my.
They
God.
the empty
Jesus,
bottles are in
dude.
like multiple the empty bottles are in multiple stacks. One of the Stoker Guild members picked up a few and is now juggling them. And Charles is still just like he's drinking through this straw faster than you should possibly be able to. He is just
Did at one
He's
point
got four
he's
straws.
got
He's
the
got four
straw.
straws in the cup.
The gluck.
did he at one point try two
Well-
milkshakes at once?
I mean,
he did 4 at once.
Oh wow.
He's got big hands.
Yeah.
He is still going at these things. One of the bartenders brings over another plate of them, and you can see at this point he is sweating from the amount of times he's been back and forth to the bar with these. And he's like, how do you even keep this one tame?
with milkshakes.
We let him do his punchies.
Yeah, usually with murder, actually.
Yeah. No.
He likes to
That
say
makes a lot of sense. I'll be right back. And he goes back to get more. Then, as you guys are enjoying yourself some more, talking with the Stoker Guild,
Oh, yeah.
you hear. Actually, make a. I was going to say perception. That's not a thing. Make a search check for me, all of you. Or not you.
I know,
You're,
yeah.
you're a little ways here.
Hell yeah.
You said
21.
search?
Roll that one.
Yeah,
Anthony.
search.
Which one?
The one you turned.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
24.
Yeah, that's a nat 20.
No, that's a nat
Okay.
20.
I know, but also plus 4.
Nah, it's
Doesn't
You don't
matter.
have
Give
anything
me
with that, so yeah.
I didn't tell you guys, this is also a dice.
Yeah.
Bakugan.
that.
Roll the Baku dice.
What am I adding? What are you rolling?
Search.
Plus 0,
There
baby.
she is. The nat 20.
Ew, what is that?
5.
5 and it.
I think you
Got
should. That's a little.
That's heavy.
Oh, is it
roll.
good now?
Yeah, it's closed, but I mean, it's like. Yeah, there we go. I didn't fully close it earlier.
Feeling the
21.
weight.
Is it heavy?
21. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
so-
for a dice.
Calliope and Killua, you guys both managed to hear through the ruckus of this celebration.
Yeah.
You guys hear another group enter through the door, a lot quieter than the Stoker Guild, which is why you guys rolled for it. And you guys sort of turn, look past the stripper pole that Hammer is now. You can tell he has run out of juice, and he is laying like on his back, legs laying up against the pole. He's got his like arms out, laid back. He's a little tuckered out.
Love it.
Piece moil. And you see past him is you got a nat 20 in your search check, so yeah, you would know. You guys see members of the Dahlia Guild enter Moxie's Grog. You haven't seen a whole lot of these guys before. You did see them briefly in the Heaven's Arena,
So I've never seen them before.
or Cosmos Arena, not Heaven's. And you haven't like seen them in person before, but you know of the Dahlia
I
Guild
know
from.
of things
I
apparently.
don't think we've interacted with them at all.
No.
You guys haven't. Killed.
No, we kicked their ass in the tournament.
Yeah, you did beat some of the guys in the tournament.
Oh, were they part
The
of
pirate
the
ship
side
one?
quest I did?
Yes, you and Anastasia had a side quest involving them.
Yeah.
Gorf became
Oh,
under
yeah.
their employ.
Okay.
He was already here at the bar.
Yeah.
But you could see a good number of Dahlia soldiers, followed by a taller elf leading them. And they all enter, look about the
I feel like that one
room,
rolls weird.
and as their gaze meets your table, they
Yes.
take. They all, without a word, motion to the table furthest from yours, and like the lower left side of Moxie's Grog, to like the very left side from where the door is. And they all sit down quietly and begin looking at their menus.
I pay them. Oh no, you have to. Yeah, Gil. Get them to join the guild alliance. We'll have all the guilds, except for Fairy Orc. Fuck them.
Should we
Yeah,
move,
there's-
should we move
there
our
it is.
table over to theirs non-subtly?
We get Stoker to just.
Exactly what I'm saying. They would. They probably would.
Let me walk up and talk to them first.
Yeah,
and
do a little.
see how they're feeling.
All right. Anyone else going with Kilo?
No.
I'll go with him.
All right.
Dahlia's
Kilo and
nice.
Calliope.
Sure.
All right,
Yeah.
you guys head over, and you could see that the largest of these Dahlia members, the one you would assume to be, the one you would assume to be the guild leader, looks to all of you, and sorry, I need to look at something real quick. Just a moment. Here we go. Okay.
Oogie.
As you guys approach, I would like you guys to both make an insight check. As you're getting
That's
closer,
scary.
the Dahlia members who are more like
Hey,
facing your direction
Nice.
all look up to look at you guys as you approach.
You said
Good rolls.
insight?
Yeah, insight.
18.
17.
18, 17.
Hell yeah.
You can see that they're not uninviting to you coming over here, but they are somewhat cautious. They have their guard up just a little bit. As you approach, the largest of them stands up. He bows to all of you, or to the two of you, and goes, "Greetings. It's nice to finally meet you. I am Sarkane Oris, leader of the Dahlia Guild."
It's Arcade Oris?
Oris.
Oh, I thought you said
Oh.
Norris.
Yeah, I thought he was making a Chuck Norris reference.
So Sarkain Oriis. Sarkane Oris.
Okay.
Sorry if I'm standing up too much on my legs. Keep.
Oh, you good.
My
You're
butt
chilling.
hurts.
You're good.
I bow in kind.
It's all good. Let's people see your sexy body more.
That's why people have standing desks. Good
I have a
for
standing
you.
desk over.
I bet.
Oh,
They're all the people I will be. They're cool.
He bows to you, introduces himself, and says, I'd like to thank you for your work you've done for the Aether Sphere. It's no doubt that with the extermination of the bandits in the Undercity and the expulsion of the Hyperius Guild, that this is at least a little bit of a better place. Hopefully we will not have to worry about those HAMS units terrorizing the citizens anymore.
Just to be sure, it's Sarkane?
Arcane.
Yes, that is correct.
Thank you. Well, a pleasure to meet you. I represent the group as of yet for the Torglias?
Torglis. Stoker pending.
It's Torg and Alath.
Torgless, Stoker,
Yeah, the Torglus.
Stoker pending.
Torgless, Stoker, Pending.
Group.
Torgulus group.
The
Yeah.
group.
Okay.
I was one of the men who took down Hyperius. It is a pleasure to finally meet someone who.
You weren't there.
No, I wasn't there.
Oh yeah, you weren't even there.
Listen,
Don't
get
get upside down.
You do yours first.
It's a pleasure to finally meet one of the folk from Dahlia.
My shoe was untied and I almost...
Oh fuck. I greatly appreciate the craftsmanship of your firearms.
We try to make them as quality as possible.
In my experience with your wares, you've succeeded in that, my friend. And
That's good to hear.
now let us embark and continue on a friendship and a cooperation between our guild and yours. And I go to shake his hand.
As you reach your hand out, sorry, I completely forgot to describe Sarkane.
Oh yeah.
So he is he's a pale elven man,
Okay.
though with most elves you would expect them to be fairly like petite, scrawny. He is quite large. He is
Wow.
Okay,
he's
big L.
filling out every piece of his armor, and it ain't with fat.
I have a question for the party, just out of like,
Yeah.
are we trying to unite all the guilds into one?
That would be the easiest.
Anthony, do we want
For peace,
unite all the
everybody?
guilds?
Are we trying to unite the guilds, Anthony?
No reply.
Anthony,
Perception check.
are we trying to unite all the guilds?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
cool.
then-
I was just
Yeah.
asking out of
Yeah.
character because we keep it. Okay.
One alliance. It can make the constellation or thing kind of
I'm
cool.
trying
Alliance,
to
that was the
come
word.
up with a badass name for like all the
Yeah.
everything. So that's why I was asking. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like racking my brain.
Get those gears turning.
Yeah.
Do something new.
He's thinking of this in his sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. Continue,
Mm-hmm.
Sean. Sorry.
So you reach your hand out, and you can finally get like a better look at Sarkane. So he is a pale elven man, but
knew
very
it.
large and muscular. He has very long, very fine silver hair.
Is he pretty?
He has he's a very pretty man.
We need to make a bingo book.
I'll
for
be
this.
You can see he has a wreath of twigs and vines going around his head. And you can see just the slightest tinge of gold within all the little ripples in the wood on this wreath that goes around his head. His armor is, as well as all the armor pieces of the Dahlia Guild, are you can tell they're a like silvery wood.
Okay.
Like it's definitely wooden armor, but this is a weird color you've never really seen before. And other than that, a lot of the underdress is green. It's a lot of silver and green on their garb.
Oh, it's just what's his name? It's just Balthazar. Kind of.
Kind
Oh.
of. Yes, and amongst the like the races that you see in the Dahlia Guild, it is pretty much exclusively elves. There are a couple humans here or there. The biggest outlier, literally and figuratively, is Gorf, who is sitting at the bar. He has very large makeshift armor. You can tell it's not quite the same issue that the rest of the normally sized Dahlia guild members have.
Yeah.
But he is still, Gorf is still a part of the Dahlia.
That's cool. I didn't know that from Anastasia's thing.
Yeah, he got Anastasia got Gorf hired by them pretty much. And so as you reach your hand out to him, offering this partnership between the guilds, he looks at your hand. He doesn't move his. He looks at yours and slightly peers over towards your table you came from, and he sees. Make an insight check. See if you can tell what he sees. You guys can both do this since you're both there.
You what?
They're making insight checks to see what Sarkane is looking at.
I got 5.
5.
You don't have any plus?
No.
7.
7.
Oh man, we don't want to know anything.
Oh, wait. 8.
So with those rolls, you see him peer, but you're not quite sure what he's getting at.
He likes scratches.
He looks away, looks back to your hand, and then to you, Kilo, and goes, with your current company, I'm not sure that an alliance is in the cards for us. But you have our promise we will not hinder any of your practices as long as you do not get in the way of ours.
That being said, what might some of your practices be?
Well, the most pertinent would be as little interaction with the Stoker Guild as possible.
All right.
Uh-huh.
All right.
The classic conflict.
I was gonna say you don't have to keep it going.
I think it's actually part of it.
Wow. Oh, are elves like a thing in the lore?
Not
guild.
elves. Not elves, but I don't think Dahlia and Stoker.
Oh, good shit. Good shit.
But yeah, I am going back to the old Tolkien dwarves and elves don't like each other thing.
I like it. I like it. Racism.
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
Gotta work on
To
some
racism. That one fucking
I love that video.
It's so
That
Trying to
little,
figure out
that
what the
little
difference
girl.
and
between
her
the
sister's
kid-
like, no.
Yeah, it's the best video ever.
I don't know him, so you gotta talk.
Yeah, it'd
That's
be like
what-
well, Sarkane, excuse my ignorance, but why do you not?
See eye to eye.
Yes, why would you not like to interact with the Stokers?
The feud between Stoker and Dahlia has been one spanning many, many generations of both of our guilds. I could go over the whole story, but I hardly think this is the place.
Understandable.
Were you to reconsider your alliance with Stoker, I would be happy to divulge our history to you.
Well,
You just joined.
I will have to confer with my compatriots, and thank you for your offer, but I must now just wish you a enjoyable night, and may we continue our positive friendship.
I agree. As long as order is kept, Dahlia is sated. Congratulations on your defeat of Hyperius, and thank you once again. I hope the rest of your night is fun. And he once again looks up to the Stoker table.
That's probably his version of like so sincere too.
Oh shit, that's who we're sitting with too, right?
Yeah.
Stoker.
You're sitting
So
with Stoker.
we're really happy we didn't.
That's why I didn't shake your hand.
Yeah, it's like you just broke up with your ex, and you walk in, your friend's sitting with them, but it's like only because your other friend invited them to the table because they didn't know
So
you guys
do we
broke
want to
up.
find out if Stoker also feels like they have beef with Dahlia?
Well, yeah, I'll talk with
Not
Wes
to me.
about it.
Not right now. But
Can
at some
can
point,
we cut to me
secretly, like,
drinking with Stoker?
sneakily, yeah,
and
yeah,
like,
yeah,
okay,
yeah. See what
So
Mhm.
while that was going on,
Yeah.
change scene
Yeah.
to the other side of the bar. Yeah.
So HJ, tell me, I haven't. Oh my god. Take a leak. Take a leak.
Man on her feet too.
Where's that?
Free.
I don't know. She fell off the bed once and landed like right on her back and yelped. It was very sad.
Kayla.
Well, I didn't push her or anything. She's crazy. Have you seen
Call
her?
the
Have you seen her jump up the
Pet
side of the
Owners
couch?
Association.
When she goes up the side of the couch, she uses her claws instead of jumping.
Why am I showing the fucking battle?
You were saying that?
There's nothing going on.
Yeah, this whole time I was like, okay.
All right,
I
character.
thought we were
doing
gonna.
stuff down there.
I
She
thought
was
we-
in there for
yeah.
a minute.
I
had
thought we were gonna
dragon
fight
down
the whole
there.
time.
I did not.
I show my net.
Hey Shay, you know I haven't had to talk to. Sorry, this vamp vermouth is really getting to me.
Aye, that's one of my favorites.
Oh shit. Next round on me. We're here. So I haven't had a chance to talk to a lot of the other residents of the Aether Sphere since we got on here. What? How many days has it been?
I
Wink,
haven't
wink.
kept track. I haven't been looking at that stupid artificial sun they keep putting up. Yeah, there's an artificial day-night cycle
That
that,
makes so much
Ananke has
sense.
made for the place.
That's good. We'd go crazy if there wasn't.
Yeah, it pretty much is like the outer barrier of the Aether Sphere. It'll like fade.
It's like a
into,
whole
it
simulation
fades
of it.
into like a day screen, and then as night comes, the day screen just fades away and it just looks out into space.
That's dope as shit. Hell yeah. Fuck.
Flying snow globe.
We're all in a snow globe. This goes back to my Krampus theory. Sorry, no. The movie? We're all in a snow globe, man. Just, anyways, so what is your thoughts? You guys got on here the same as us, trapped from Pandora. What are your thoughts on Asphere and this? And fucking Yankee. What's your thoughts on it?
As far as my thoughts on the Aether Sphere go, we dwarves, we hate to see our heritage left behind and destroyed on Pandora, but seems it was out of our hands. We dwarves are plenty powerful, but I don't know about stopping a planet from exploding.
No. Even the might of the dwarves has its limits. They be great limits, but limits nonetheless.
As for Ananke, haven't got to see much of the bugger, but even still, I don't quite trust them.
You shouldn't. They've fucked with us many a time.
Speaking of which,
What?
didn't a few of your crew die? I thought.
Oh,
you were
Rigby,
scorched.
he'll be back any minute.
Maybe just
I mean,
like once or twice.
you know, Rigby, he'll be back any minute. He's getting more. He's great. He's got. He went to the gas station getting more drinks.
I was talking about the Cosmos Arena when you were fighting the dragon. A couple of you got.
We got murked.
A couple of you got
Wes has flashbacks.
a bit charred. Look like me after a day in the forge.
Good shit, HJ. Now that one there is closely knit secret that I'd be happy to indulge to you if and when, mostly when, you agree to join our alliance.
I see we're doing more bargaining.
That's the main commerce here on the Aethersphere, as you know.
I appreciate you sweetening the deal.
It's a pretty juicy secret, HJ. I think you'd like to know.
I would imagine so. But there are still procedures we have to follow. Really, I just like to do it for fun if we're being honest.
HJ.
It must be done. It's
Of course,
part
of
of
course.
Stoker Guild culture,
Of
part
course.
of our heritage. But
There's a part of the story I'm asleep.
No, of course. I'll tell you all that in due time. Death, cauldron goop, immortality. It's a whole thing. But yeah, I mean, back to Ananke. He's been fucking with us, with all the other, I mean, poor saps that have been stuck in the other sphere. That being, honestly, we're all in here together. Us, Ferior, Dahlia, Stoker, of course. Dahlia, those poor saps, and with Torg and all the guild. What are your thoughts on? I'm like leaning him in to talk to maybe get heated about Dahlia. When
Dahlia. When it comes to Nanki, outside of his introduction when we first got on the Aether Sphere, the only other time I heard from him was he gave me some orb. We've used it a little bit myself, but it doesn't exactly do what we would like.
What does it do? What is?
That would be something I'd let you know once you join the guild.
Oh
Here's me sweetening the deal.
no, HJ.
He takes a big old swig
And I
of
also
his
swig.
drink, and as he slams it down, he sort of looks up the bar, and he finally spots Dolly on the other side.
I go, yeah. It looks like everyone having a great time.
And
All
you
these
see-
like-minded folks.
He's gone from sort of relaxed and like just
Chilling,
very
vibing.
chill, very loose, to
To not a mood.
just looking directly at Dahlia's table, unmoving, fist clenched around the handle of his drink.
Oh, careful there, HJ. You're gonna break your mug there.
Let's see, make a talk check real quick.
How do you spell Aether? Is it A-E?
Yeah,
A-E-T-H-E-R.
T-H-E-R?
Yeah. Aether Spahir.
No, hell yeah. That's a 22 on the dragon dice.
What was it you said to me?
Fuck. I go back to my
Oh yeah, you were
dialogue
like,
against three
hold
with
on. You were like, hey, hold on with the.
Yeah, how long you're gonna crush your? You're gonna like just crush your mug, basically.
You catch his attention. He goes, "Oh, sorry, don't mean to ruin Moxie's mugs."
Oh,
and
you
as
don't-
he lets
you-
go of it, you see on the metal like handle of this mug, he has left in there.
Holy shit!
And while he's wearing like
It's shape.
he's wearing a gauntlet, but the metal part doesn't cover his fingers.
Right, it's one of those where it's like the outside bracer and like the
Yeah,
inside's kind of like leather.
It's like a sleeve.
Yeah.
So he slid his fingers into that heat crushed metal. with his bare hand.
HJ, damn, what is your workout, my man? I mean, that grip strength.
This is from working in the forge, hitting the old iron. It's
I feel bad. I feel bad for the Mister. Huh?
oh, no mister for me. Haven't been married in quite a while.
Nah.
Anyway, didn't see the leaf lovers walk in.
The what?
Leaf lovers.
I mean,
Chrissy.
I think Charles has moved on from milkshakes to smoothies, maybe, but
Oh no, not the big fella. I'm talking about the scrawny fucks over there in the corner.
oh, Dahlia. What's your problem with Dahlia? They're trapped on here just like us. What's the issue?
Us and Dahlia, unfortunately, go way back.
Tell me more.
None of the history is good. They crossed us again and again over the years, and we crossed them back. It's only
As you should.
fair.
As you should.
It's only fair.
Yes,
Of course.
of course.
He begins to like mean mug them again, and you sort of peek over to Dahlia, and you see they're taking no part in it. They're all looking at their menus, talking quietly amongst one another. And he pries his eyes away this time and goes, "For another time.
Of course.
It is time for more shots."
Klaus!
And everyone cheers. And you hear the people, you hear the alas at the bar go, "Celeste!"
Hey!
And
See, HJ, this is what you could have as part of a guild unit. Collective.
we've always been friends with the Alas Guild. They're a happy folk, but an official joining of the guilds has never happened in either our histories.
And that is why you have us, good sir, the Vault Hunters.
Oh, doctors.
Yes. We
What?
seek the... Oh, sorry.
What vaults ye be looking for?
We seek the rarest, most opportune. I almost went to a pirate voice there. But, we scour across the galaxy. What is it? I don't know what the lore is for here, because I know, like,
Yeah,
in B&B you can go, like...
Quadrant.
Yeah, we go across the galaxy, search for various ancient hidden secrets. Maybe not just vaults, but the lore and knowledge behind them, and share that with the common brethren.
Let's see. I'd like you to make an insight check.
Oh,
On
Is
his reaction to what you told him.
Is it Aethosphere or
Aether.
Aether? With the hardy R.
With the hard R.
Aether is our word. You can say Aether.
Aetha?
Okay.
Okay.
13.
What the fuck is that?
13.
They are on their way back.
Let's see. So
They
you
told
can
him 8
tell-
o'clock. He's closing now.
Might not make it. He's gonna say a bag for life.
You can
He
tell
will
that
probably
he's
be back here around
he's going
11:15,
first.
So if we're going,
Was I wrong?
Well,
We probably.
I mean,
You
none
wanna
of
be
that stuff
here like
is stuff you
Yeah.
actually do.
I figured it was kind of. Oh,
You
I'm
guys
sorry.
don't
Was I
know
was
how much
incorporating too
involved
much.
has ever been made
Oh,
in
I'm
this
so sorry.
campaign. Oh, that's good.
I can go back.
We can rewind that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I'm too I'm too ingrained in B&B.
yeah,
What were we saying just before that?
You
Oh
were
yeah,
talking
with,
about what you do.
yes, with I mean with the Torah Guild, anything's possible.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, Torg. He's that fella who put his rocket through the side of the Aether Sphere. I like that fella.
It was pretty badass.
Yes, I've heard him say that. once or
Yes,
twice.
yes.
Hear him through the walls of the guild hall.
He's a pretty loud fella.
Yes, he is. Can't say I dislike it.
No, you can't dislike a guy who always makes sure to see his grandma on Thanksgiving every year.
I'm liking the sound of this guy more and more. Seems like a fine fellow.
But let us continue our merriment, and we'll discuss the business in the morrow.
Of course.
Us
We
lass.
Slice.
Yeah.
And so a little ways into the night, celebrations continue. Nearly everyone,
Yeah.
aside from the Stoker Guild and Dahlia Guild, are drunk at this point. A few Stoker Guild members you can tell are getting slightly tipsy, but dwarves are pretty hardy folk, so they're keeping themselves together. A few of them are having a little more fun. A couple are in the opposite corner to Dahlia, hitting the punching bag that Charles hit a while
Oh
back.
god, it's back up and running.
They the way they're doing it is they're having one dwarf stand on another's shoulders and then
Wow.
punch the bag. They're taking turns. One of them hops on the other shoulder.
Nice.
They got a little line going.
You hear one of the doors go, "That's how you do it, Yusuke."
One of them's like, "Let's get a running start," and they like back it
It's
up.
the
towards
most
the
minions thing you've ever seen.
door. Yeah. The bottom one is running. He's got his hands like
Yeah.
over the guy's feet, and they have like a battle cry as they run at it. And the guy, the dwarf on top, instead just headbutts it and slams into the machine after hitting the bag.
Gets a solid 740.
And all the other Stoker members around them all cheer as this happens. And then as the night continues, everyone's messing around. Dahlia's still nice and calm in the corner. They're eating their food, very keeping themselves very cordial, very kept.
Right.
And one thing after another, and the Stoker Guild members get a little too close to Dahlia's table, and one of them sort of stumbles backwards and bumps into one of the Dahlia members' chairs. And this Dahlia member, you guys hear, as this happens, the bar notices, like all the rest of the people in the bar notice, and despite their drunken stupor, they know, oh shit,
it's
this-
about
this is
to
not good.
go down.
So as this happens, one of the Dahlia members, the one who was bumped into, turns around and goes,
Are you fucking stupid?
"Try not to touch me. I want to make a new set of armor." And he turns back around and gets back to his food. And you could hear an argument begin to brew as one of that Stoker member goes, "What did you say, Pointy is?"
I was getting up from their table like a minute before this happened.
Of course, David get mixed in with this. Sorry, go ahead.
And I was just like, I turned to the Stoker guy and I'm just like, it's not worth it. We're having a good time.
Big talk.
Oh no.
I think he has advantage.
No one has advantage.
Might have
Well, a
advantage.
plus to it.
Yeah.
I have a -1.
Oh god.
Yeah, I think talking is speed stat.
That's
Well,
funny.
not 20.
Oh shit! Natural.
Dude, that's 3. That's 2.
So, you put your hand on the shoulder of this Stoker dwarf,
Yeah.
and
Perfect. Holy shit.
you can feel the rage coming off of him as he's given this snide remark from this Dahlia soldier, but your words do reach him. Maybe it's the alcohol letting a bit of the emotion out, but he goes, "You're right. They ain't worth it."
I'm like, let me get you a drink, and I get his next drink,
The plan?
and I walk him over towards West and the other stokers again.
Hey, what's up, my guy?
He does turn back around and he looks at the Dahlia Guild, and none of them seem to look back at him, but he gives them a sneer. All right. So you guys head back to the table, and the rest of the night goes off without a hitch.
Okay, good.
You guys drink a lot of drinks. Let's see. Everyone make an interact check real quick, except for Xander. You're right.
Wow.
Interact, you said?
Yeah, interact.
13.
13.
19. 0 as well.
Sean, after the session, I'm gonna talk to you about my my check for everything, because I'm looking at everybody's paper and they have all plus way more than I do.
I think we talked
I think
about
we
this
were
last
min-maxed.
season.
You look at mine. And
Yeah,
you
so
go,
everyone else is min-maxed, so they have like really big bonuses to some things and then like nothing on other things.
Yeah.
Whereas you're pretty balanced across the board, so your bonuses are smaller than everyone else's.
Okay. Just
Interact?
But yeah, interact.
16.
I like that.
So 16, 19, 13?
I think we're gonna fall.
I think it was 13.
Yeah.
So you two are good. Bit sloshed, but nothing. You're not out
Me?
to run.
A bit lacquered.
Were you drinking anything alcoholic that night?
Probably.
You wanted like
Drug soda?
You wanted drug soda.
Yeah, I wanna drink, yeah, so props.
Yeah, so you're all kinds of fucked up, but you're not in any pain. Nothing that's gonna hurt you in the long term. And then as for Killua,
Does your
you definitely ate a little too much. So you're like taking your time as you go up the stairs towards your room.
Yeah.
At this point, everyone's starting to file out of the out of Moxie's grog, and you can tell there's a little bit of like a silent battle going on between Stoker and Dahlia as they're trying to like wait out the other to see who can be the first to leave. They don't really want to get near one another or like do anything involving the other, so they're all just waiting out. And eventually, the Dahlia Guild gets up in unison and, within their rank and file, walk their way out of Moxie's grog. Yes, please, thank you. And then after, let's do heaven. So they walk out. You guys head to your rooms, and you head to bed for the night.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yes, sir. Yes, indeedy.
Let's see. Xandar, as you have been, you've taken a lot longer sleep than everyone else tonight, and as you do, you let's see, make an insight check.
Oh, before I go into my room,
Yeah.
I go into Nelia's room.
12.
And I check in on her, just see if she messed with her marshmallows
Yeah.
You could see,
or her water.
you could see a
She's still asleep.
fairly large bag of those little marshmallows. I almost call them mushrooms. A large bag of those little mushrooms. Now I actually fucking said it. A large
it's too
bag
late.
of marshmallows
Marsh mushroom.
is like torn open. Like she didn't open it normally. She just like ripped into the middle of the bag, and there's like a couple left inside.
Should you come with a 5?
Holy shit.
What's that?
And she's in a full-on like
She's
sugar
for
coma now.
Like
Um,
TJ.
You can see there's a little bit of like marshmallow left on her cheek. She's snoring. She's all good,
Okay.
and you can tell like her water and everything did get up to her. She was at sort. And then Xandar,
Yes,
what did you
sir.
roll for your insight check?
12.
12. So once again, in your sleep, you see this vision again, and you see the projection, and then it gets to that same point again, where it flickers into reality, would you like to try and grab onto it once again?
Yes.
Oops, there goes.
It was
gravity.
what, interact or talk?
I
It was a talk, right?
think it was insight. It was talk or insight, whichever's higher.
All right. That's another 12.
This time, as you reach out, you try to grab onto this small child again, trying to hold on to this vision. And as you reach out and you touch the arm of this boy, he had his hand like over his face as he's like grabbing at his injury. And as he turns to you, he brings his hands off his face slightly. You can just barely see that the right eye of this child, it has a piece of glass stuck into it.
Oh, wow.
And just as he looks at you, it snaps out.
Wow. Okay. Well, my injury was way different now, guys, so it's not me.
It is you, David.
It is me.
I've been trying to hit it for so long.
Oh,
yeah.
It is you.
Right.
It's Indar.
The right eye and the right
Alright,
eye.
my bad.
I don't
I just
remember.
assumed.
No, you're
I
good.
just
I didn't-
guessed.
Because I didn't, because in the story I black out from what happens when my uncle died to me waking up somewhere. So you
So-
filled in that gap for me. Thank you.
You see from this vision what was blacked out. The
Okay.
horrible
Okay.
memory of what
At
happened
first I
that
was
day.
like, it's
All these
me.
memories.
Yes, the horrible memory of that day finally hits you
Yeah.
as you realize that the one who did this to you was none other than Ribeye.
Ribeye?
Ribeye.
Oh, he's not even. Mitchell's not even here.
Ribeye attacked your caravan, killed your uncle,
Oh, wow.
and left you alive but very injured.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Okay.
now he's gonna figure out why. Oh, fuck. We should kill him.
I was planning on that realization being in the finale of last season, but this is cool too.
Damn.
You just did the Minetta.
Mitchell, if
Or
you're
the
watching
Denki.
this,
Thank you, yeah.
you're mean.
I made him mean. It's not his fault. That's he didn't write
It's Mitchell's fault.
Shit.
I need to. Can you come back to me?
this. Yeah, rethink your whole. Okay.
Rethink your whole life.
Yeah, reevaluate.
I like to go to Moxie,
Okay.
which I know I'm
She'll
gonna
need
fucking
a
regret,
teeth.
but I go to Moxie at the bar.
Okay.
As it winds down, everyone's like leaving. I like to go to her.
You go up to Moxie, and contrary to the usual, you can tell she has actually had enough drinks to. She can feel it a little bit. She's not over the edge or anything, but she had fun. She indulged.
Sean, for the story, let's say I was like 19.
19 when it happened.
Yes.
Okay.
Because
So-
that's when
So you know you were 19 when it happened,
yes,
but
it shows me.
yeah, through this vision you see yourself as a small,
Okay.
innocent child.
Got you. Okay, okay.
We'll say in the projection you're clearly a young man, but when it flickers into reality to you, it's a childlike version of you. Your innocence.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to Moxie. Hey Moxie, great party. Thank you again.
Glad you enjoyed show. At this point, Hanera is also helping clean up. He's reached up and pulled Hugo off the top of the pole. He goes, "This is mine. Get off.
Oh my god.
I own this now."
This is my night, girl. Get off.
And Hanera goes, "I will take him to the cellar."
Good. Make sure that he's secure. That he can't get out. Make sure there's no communication devices on him.
Right away.
Thank you, Hammer.
And he walks behind the bar through the door to the kitchen.
Behind a slot machine.
Yeah.
Sean, I'm gonna text
You get that
you
reference?
right now.
Okay.
That was holding on to her surreal.
Yeah. So Moxie, great party. Thanks. I had a question. You know, you have your contacts, your ins and outs of the Aether Sphere and your know-hows.
Right.
So, I just learned. I knew, but it was good to get full confirmation. I just learned that my family is,
That's excellent news, Sugar.
but better, more.
Do they know your line of work?
They knew my line of work. technically,
Do they know this line of work?
and what would that be?
You know, storming guild halls, overthrowing tyranny.
Ah, that's more of a part-time job. I'm in between careers at the moment. You know, I just got
That's
fired like 2 days ago.
That's usually how it goes when
Yeah.
you're Moxie's talent.
Yeah, you know, you get
So she calls you guys their
I'm
talent.
aware. Wes
You're like-
Wes and characters. I'm your contractor, Moxie. I've told this before.
Oh, I'm well aware.
Point of bringing this up was I just now found their location. Insert name here, which I have written down somewhere. I would like to send a gift to them, or I'd like to send something to them. Are you able to facilitate that? Since Ananke's bitch ass won't do it.
I'm not completely sure how we would send something out of the Aether Sphere.
Well, get back to me. Let me know. Maybe you have to wait till you take over Hyperius, get all the resources, yada yada.
Do you know of any exits to this thing? Not like we have any way of getting off, but is there anywhere we could shove something through? Shoving things into holes.
Damn it, Moxie.
It's-
Do I know anything?
I would like you to make an insight check. Could be yourself. See if you remember. If you do, I'll remember.
Go with Rose.
Rose.
Insight?
Yeah.
Sean, look at the text I just sent you because that was the
17.
end of the story for Xandar.
He's got to the story. He's done. That's it. He's clocking out.
Yeah, he's
No.
done. Done.
But I just want to make sure it's
Yeah.
okay with Sean.
It's all.
Do you want me to look at this now or after the session? Or
No, because I want to see how I respond to me knowing.
okay, we'll do this first, and then we'll do that.
Okay.
Okay. What'd you roll?
17.
17. So you remember that there is a single currently plugged exit to the Aether Sphere. The gobblers drilled into the bottom of the Aether Sphere, and you guys plugged the hole with their drill.
Mitchell's gonna have a hard time when he comes back.
He should hit him.
The gobbler hole? The
gobbler
the
hole.
G hole, if you will.
The G.
How dare you?
You, my family. He's gonna be like,
Got any ideas, Wes?
Did we tell you about the gobblers?
I heard a thing or two about him from Torg. He had to vent to me about it a bit.
Yes.
He's not a huge fan.
Yeah, there's a whole ordeal with him and his Grammy. The gobblers actually invaded the Aether Sphere with a drill of sorts. And it's plugged right now, but maybe that hole would be our key.
That would be one way to get a message out. Now we just need something to send it in. I'll talk to Scooter in the morning, see if he can whip something up.
Perfect. I would also recommend talking to Flemular. With his magic bullshit, who knows what's possible.
We'll
Maybe
see
he can.
we'll see how bad his hangover is after this. He
I would guess is on his way home.
Oh. Lemular passed out before you guys even
Fuck him
got
up.
here. He was can't hold it very much.
That's hilarious.
Anyway, I'll talk to him, and of course I will need to talk to all of you in the morning.
Of course, of course.
Have yourself a good night, Wes.
You too, Moxie. Platonically. And I go to bed.
Alrighty. And then let me look at your.
Oh, I kick Hugo on my way to bed. Go down, give him a little kick, and then go to bed.
What's that?
I go down, I give Hugo a little kick in the face, and then I go to bed.
Okay. You make your way behind the bar. Moxie goes, "Where are you going, sugar?"
Oh, I should pay Hugo a quick visit. Part of my nightlies now.
Just don't hurt him anymore. We don't need him dying overnight.
Oh, he won't die.
I have plenty of questions for him.
Yeah.
Plenty of plans. Go ahead.
I'll go
Just,
in.
close the door to the kitchen when you're done.
Of course. I go in, I slap around a little, give him a little wet willy, and I leave.
Make an interact check real quick. A wet willy check.
Oh, what? No, check. Would that be squeezing? No, I'm kidding.
I don't know. I don't think you need to really do a squeeze check to squeeze your finger into his ear.
23.
Yep, you give him the wettest of
I don't need
willies.
to roll well on this.
The moistest.
I'd
of,
like that to stay with him for the rest of his life.
moistest of Williams.
Oh, it will. That's core memory.
You could tell from his face and his reaction to you sticking your finger in his ear. He's just like,
No, what he did was
he's having the worst dream now.
what he did was he took 2 fingers, just licked them, and just slopped his ear like this.
Like that's worse.
Skag
Yeah,
lick.
exactly.
On Pandora, we call that skag licking. So when you lick your fingers into like that.
Oh, you could have
'Cause I
said.
think skags actually do have like a split tongue, like a snake tongue. I might be wrong on that.
I need everybody to just take a second and
Let's study your B&B.
About to point in the
You put it
battle
in
for this. Hold on.
Dude,
There we
cat
go.
no juice.
Cat cam.
God damn.
sleep.
Cat no juice.
She's activating her action skill.
Literally.
I go to bed.
For cat.
I end this interaction.
Okay, Sean.
Alrighty. So you guys all head to bed. I'm gonna read this.
Depending on what Sean tells me.
Xandar, still going at it, are you?
I'm gonna say no because you
No, I
hadn't
went to-
you hadn't developed that like trauma until after the experience.
Then how come he isn't there?
What do you mean? Ribeye?
Yeah.
So Ribeye in the projection, he had he like took out the caravan, he wiped everyone out, and then as he was taking what he needed to from the caravan to like prove he got the job done for his mission, he saw you in that little divot with your injured eye, and Ribeye, while he's there to do his job, he's not a complete monster, so he didn't want to just end the life of an innocent young man.
Okay. I'll figure this out.
All right. So the night passes. Some with better dreams than others, and you guys all wake up in the morning. A little groggy, but you guys held food and drink from last night well, so no hangover or anything like that. David, if you want, you could do another roll, see if you're depressed.
I already did, yeah.
Oh, you did? What, is it bad?
No, I rolled a 16.
Oh, so you're good. You're
That's
all right?
I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not bad. The sleep helped, but you're not
Yeah.
quite good. Gotcha.
Yeah, I would really like to wait till Mitchell gets here. Because it's gonna, if I just attack his
He's gonna
skeletal
go
bag-
NP. He's gonna go NPC mode till he gets.
So, in the meantime, let's see. Let me go back real quick. We'll say Charles.
Oh God.
Charles
Forgot about Charles.
Charles drank every single bit of milkshake that they had
Oh yeah.
out of the place. They are out.
So he
there's
definitely
no-
passed the challenge.
There's no milk left.
There's no shake left.
There's no shake left.
And no ice cream.
The boys can no longer be brought.
The yard is empty.
The yard is fucking empty.
Charles is the yard.
he become yard, bringer of boys.
That's his new title. His new that new title you have like in a video game where you have unlocked different ones.
You guys awake or wait, let me finish this. So Charles drank a whole lot of fucking milkshakes, and in the end, he took
Motherfucking milkshake.
motherfucking milkshakes. He took Ribeye back up to his room, reassembled him, flopped him onto the bed, and then Charles himself went into bed and slept like a baby. The amount of milkshakes he drank did not even faze him.
God.
Dude, his name-
Just make it TJ. Just have him go into an actual sugar coma.
That's how he gets into the
Yeah. He has
off.
another visit to the off.
Let's say for now I wake up.
Yeah, we'll say you wake up first since you went to bed first.
I wake up and I stare at the wall for about 10 minutes. And then I just start doing push-ups in my room. And I just keep on going.
Those of you adjacent, I don't think we ever established who exactly is where. But those of you adjacent to Xandar's room, you're awoken by the ever so slight sound of creaking as he's doing these push-ups on the floor. You guys awake, ready yourselves for the day, and
Back at full health.
yes, you're fully healed, full shields, all that good stuff.
Hell yeah.
So low on health.
And you guys exit your rooms after readying yourselves and head downstairs. Charles heads down with you. Ribeye is not quite here yet. And you guys head down and you see Moxie waiting at the bar for you all. She says, "Good morning, Talent. We've much to discuss. Head on over." Let's see. Notes.
Yeah, so as I'm in my room, I'm just doing, constant push-ups. You probably can hear from upstairs. And I'm just thinking of how I'm going to come to Ribeye, talk to him about this.
All right.
And there's just a pool of sweat just increasing, but it's not just sweat, it's tears too.
Oh no.
Real quick, David. After doing all these push-ups, I would like you to make a mastery check.
Okay.
How good are you at push-ups?
No, I'm just going off sadness and anger at this point.
The ultimate workout plan.
Yeah.
So I can't do it anymore.
Roll a mastery check for me.
Okay.
Straight mastery.
Get that nat 20.
Should be the rightmost of your ability scores.
What?
Towards the top of your sheet. To the left.
Alright.
Oh,
Now, yeah.
it
And
doesn't
that's
say. I see it, but I don't have plus MST anything.
Okay, so it's just a straight roll for you then.
Yeah, it's a 6.
6. Okay. You feel a little fatigue after doing this, but you did manage to let out plenty of.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm just laying on the floor, just breathing heavy.
Yeah.
Are you staying in your room, or do you want to exit and meet
For now, yeah, for a little bit.
All right, sticking around in your room. for
Yeah.
now.
Am I like right below the bar? Like,
Oh, you're upstairs. All the rooms are upstairs.
but is the bar right below my room, or am I like
Let's see.
where they're all at?
We could say that you're over the right side as you come up the stairs. So yeah, you're like just over the bar.
Can I roll to see if I hear them through the floor?
Make a call it a search check.
No, 8.
8. You can hear some muffled talk, but you can't really make out what they're saying at all.
Okay.
The rest of you guys walk up to Moxie at the bar, and she addresses you all. All right, now that party is over, it's time to get back to business. So tell me, what happened at the Hyperius Guild Hall? What all did you see? What all did you learn? What happened?
Hold on, where's Hugo right now? Still.
Hugo is still down in the cellar, as far as you know.
Go ahead, Kilo.
I go, yes. Moxie, Hyperius was taking money from everywhere. From its own people, and then from their dealings with the rest of the Aethosphere. It was mainly Hugo funneling the money to himself. As well as, I don't think they upkept their building that well. Because there were some monsters in there that don't belong to Hyperius.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you. Let's see. Money. What was he? Did you guys figure out what he did with all that money he gathered?
Wes would be the one to talk about that. I don't like to track finances as much as long as I know I'm getting it in.
Wes is definitely the pro.
I'm getting it in, yeah.
Wesley, what do you know of Hyperion's funds? Where did they go? You know that part of the deal between Hugo and Majutsuwe was Hugo gave Majutsuwe an exorbitant amount of money, as well as two of the
Orbs, yeah. They went to Majutsuwe, unfortunately.
Majutsuwe, that's
The leader of the Malefactor Guild and that daft cunt wizard bitch.
that explains. That explains what I've heard from last night. Just as you guys were heading here, a couple of my boys scouted ahead, took a look at the Malefactor Guild, and it looks like they've put up a barrier around the guild. We can only assume it's powered by either Majutsue's magic or likely a combined effort of their mages. But they don't want anyone in. And that's a problem. Because sure looks like if they were in leagues with Hyperion, they're not up to anything good. What about Hugo? What did you figure what he stood to gain from this deal?
Money, notoriety, power, the usual.
To fill an empty hole in his heart.
Yeah, for not having a wife and kids or family or friends or
That also.
anyone who even remotely likes him.
As well
He's
as
a little
protection
pathetic, not
from
gonna lie.
any of Mijutsue's further scheming. He would not be part of the destruction that would be brought.
That
I guess you could say he lucked out in that regard. Now, I think our next step, well, I was going to say it would be to take down Malefactor, but
Yeah.
we're going to need to get through that barrier first. Don't think we're going to be able to do it with just our current group, sad as it is to say. So,
say what
I will leave it up to you.
Assist.
I think it's time to gather as many of the guilds as we can and bring it to Malefactor all at once.
You think a larger force will just magically get rid of the barrier?
I think we're going to need a lot of
Gusto.
a lot of gusto, a lot of manpower if we're going to penetrate that barrier.
Okay, okay.
We gotta
Moxie, I know you like manpower.
Now you're speaking my language, sugar.
think we can convince Dahlia and Stoker to do the whole enemy of my enemy.
You have to try it.
Possibly.
That's the tough part. I've heard a thing or two about the two guilds, and I think you could tell from last night they're not exactly fond of one another. So, good luck on that one. Not gonna lie, I heard a couple Black Powder Guild members complain about you guys to me, but I handled them.
Of course.
But you might need to work on them a little bit. As for Ferior, I have no fucking clue what is going on there. I don't think anyone does. I have never seen a Ferior Guild member in my life. I don't know.
Even on
what-
Pandora.
Not even on there.
Wow.
I have never seen one of them. I don't know what goes on at Ferior, except they make some shitty guns.
That's your Moxie.
Yeah, you're
Exactly.
you're the Donna of this.
I'm as surprised as you.
Well,
As you guys are having this conversation, I just walk out of my room and head downstairs.
Get some pancakes.
Maybe.
Rise and shine, Xandar.
Good morning, Moxie. Hey, can you give me the biggest breakfast that you can give me?
Right away. Ellie, biggest we got.
And I asked the party, is Ribeye awake? And is he anywhere right now?
I think he's still resting his old bones, if you know what I mean.
He'll be awake in like 15 minutes, if you know what I mean.
Okay. All right.
nothing
Calliope,
like
why do you
the
know his
revelation
sleep
of your
schedule?
past.
I'm just guessing. Bones only need to sleep for so long. I got the skeleton cats.
Yeah.
She communes with the dead. She's got to feel
Often.
Is that what they are? They're dead?
Yeah, they're like ghost cats.
Oh, that's right. That's
I
why I
said,
didn't like
all
it.
right, and I just sit down at the bar and I just I'm just waiting for my food at this point.
All right. After Moxie calls back to the kitchen, biggest we got, Ellie. She goes. She goes, Ma, I keep telling you, I ain't on the menu for those fellas.
Wes has to hold back his intrusive thoughts.
Breakfast, darling, breakfast. Oh, all right, right up. And you begin to hear the sizzling of things being cooked at the kitchen, and the smell begins to fill the bar, soothing all of your senses in the morning. Moxie turns to you all once again and goes, on top of uniting the guilds, I think we're going to need a little more firepower. So I contacted an old friend of mine and set you guys up an appointment. He doesn't come around too often, so do take advantage of his presence. Oh, and don't worry about gold. He deals in other currency. You can find him. I never thought of where this guy would be. You can find him just down the street. He likes to hang out. He's hanging out on the roof of the Tender Squeeze.
Okay.
I like roofs and I like good squeeze, so I think I'll go find this guy.
You said I might know somebody already who can tinker with my eye. Who would that be?
I would like you to make an insight check. Who do you know?
Me.
You,
I have the Tinkerer trait.
You do.
Like 12.
Well,
No, 11. My bad.
so you know that Wes definitely does some tinkering work of his own. Not anything spacefaring, but he knows his machines.
Okay.
And then, what was your rule again?
11.
11? Yeah, you can't quite bring anyone else to mind.
Okay.
Moxie goes, yeah, go pay him a visit. He'll be on the roof of the Tender Squeeze.
What's his name again?
Oh, he'll be sure to let you know when you get there.
Okay.
It's, he likes to introduce himself.
That's fair.
Take that from him.
Of course.
Oh.
Oh, and maybe don't let Torg know about him. He might just trust me on this one.
Okay. Okay. Duly noted.
Well, as she says this, Xandar, your food comes out. It is a massive platter of all sorts of meats and eggs,
Bacon.
as well as some pancakes that are a
Bacon
odd
pancakes,
tinge of
bacon,
orange.
Okay. Yeah, I just start going in because
Going here.
yeah, just start eating everything.
Thank you.
That one weird.
It's stress hunger.
There was a meme I kept seeing a while back where it was some like old Flash game, and it was this girl who was like, "I'd like one plate of peas, please," and it's just this the person playing the game like drags the peas onto the plate and it fills the whole thing. She's like, "Thank you," and she starts eating the whole fucking plate of peas
Oh my god.
instantly.
Jesus.
It's so fucking weird.
I love that.
But yeah, so you scarf down your food.
As I'm eating, I look over to Wes and I say, "What, Wes?
Xandar.
What kind of upgrades do you think you can make to my eye?" And I'm just
Well, let me take a look.
All right. Is Tinkerer like a check bonus?
It is. You can take apart and put back together everything in your and fuck.
You got it.
And you will if anyone seems even remotely interested.
Okay. Is there no bonus associated with it?
No, it's just a trait. It's
Yeah.
just, you just
I'll give you advantage on checks that involve tinkering.
nice.
So yeah, go ahead and make a tinker check.
I will do that.
on Dar's eye.
Let's roll better than that. The D20, hopefully. Better. Okay. Or what type of check?
We're just gonna call it tinker. Let's add your mastery to it.
Oh, it's gonna be. Jesus Christ, 16.
16. Though the technology is foreign to you, you do think that with some more study, just seeing like how his eye moves, how it behaves, you'd be able to discern a way to improve it.
Nice.
Do it a little bit.
Nice.
Nothing you can do like right.
Yeah, I relay that to you, good Xandar.
Okay. And
It's
I
possible.
I say it's possible.
yeah, get back to me on what kind of upgrades you think you can do, and
Of course,
we'll work something out.
Yes.
And I just keep on eating until
Okay.
Alrighty.
Till I die.
What's up?
until Mitchell wakes up.
No, I said till I die.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Like a lamb.
Just for 1 second.
So me, Sean DM asking you guys. You two seem pretty tired. Do you want to keep going, or should we call it?
It's up to you, good sir. Oh no.
She's knocking over her dice.
I can make this thing work
Not
quick.
the dice. Not the
Um,
nat one.
It's all good. It's all good.
We're good, Sean. We can keep going.
So, you guys leave Moxie's grog after finishing your morning meals, and you head down to the Tender Squeeze brothel. It is just down the road, just a couple blocks down from Moxie's grog.
That's right.
It is not, since this is the morning, it is, the bottom section is closed, but there is a staircase that leads directly to the roof.
Yeah.
Of the tender squeeze.
I know it
Of
well.
the Tender Squeeze. The top of the squeeze.
You know all what? All the roofs?
And the stairways.
Yeah. Canon.
Jason Bourne. Instead of like picking up all the details, I know every stairwell in the city.
I have approximate knowledge of all stairwells
Yes.
So
and roofs.
that would be such a specific thing.
So you guys head up the stairs, and as you guys reach the top,
Okay.
you turn to the right to the this patio on top of the Tender Squeeze, and you see a lone man sitting on a nice large couch with a circular table in the middle of it, and he looks to you all and goes, "Yo, you guys are Moxie's friend.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Hey, glad you guys came to visit. What's going on?"
Oh no.
Man,
Sorry.
we're Moxie told us you had info.
Oh, yeah. I got info. It's info on how to fuck shit up.
That's what I fucking like to hear, man. You sound like my kind of guy.
He sort of like leans back, and then he pushes himself up off the couch, and he
Wait, am I
stands
there?
up.
He does a half kip up.
Is that me?
Yeah. Am I here? Am I there?
Yeah.
Am I even here?
No, he's
He's
still
sort of-
awake.
He flips himself off the couch, and he stands up. He's got his hands in his pockets. This is just like
Oh, did he do that during the half kip up? Your hands were in the pocket the whole time?
he put him in like mid kip up.
Mid kip
He's
up.
got the thumbs out.
Oh, I love this guy.
And as he stands up, you see he's fairly like average looking. Like he's pretty muscular, but he's not like out of this world.
Yeah.
He's got pretty short blonde hair.
No, he's still like 10 minutes
like
away. I
Buzz.
think that was probably a neighbor.
And he looks to all you guys. He's just wearing like a white shirt and some like basketball shorts, like stuff you don't really see very often.
No.
He's just, and you could tell just by looking at this guy that he is the embodiment
Chill.
of just
Embodiment?
chill, not embodiment of just not giving a fuck.
They got
He's just a
vineyard
chill dude.
vines.
And he goes, "Let me lay out the carpet for you." And on top of this table, in the center of this like large couch area,
Okay.
he waves his arm over the
Oh.
table, and before you is a smorgasbord of loot. And he goes,
Magic?
"Oh, pardon me. My name is Bad Asserton.
Ooh! Welcome to the party! We got a stripper pool if you want it.
It's your brother Tor?
Oh yeah, I've seen the stripper pole a couple times. The grog. Good times. Good times. We don't talk about most of them, but they were good times.
Pat Asterton, you are a vibe and a half. Who the hell are you?
That's how I roll, man. I'm just Bad Asserton, man. I'm here to I'm here to reward people for being badass, you know?
My man,
Are you-
anyone related to badassery, you gotta know our main squeeze Torg.
Are you Torg's god? Are you his god? Are you
I
God?
never heard of anyone named Torg. That's a cool ass name.
In my head, I'm just like, what the fuck? How has he not heard of Torg and his name's Badasserton?
Yeah. I think he's God.
Is Torg badass?
He is the embodiment of badass.
He's the leader of the most
He's
badass
God?
guild.
He's your most devout follower at this point.
I think I'll have to meet him myself. He sounds like a rad dude.
Yeah, man, he fucking kicks ass in a badass way.
Yeah. Oh, and answer your question, little Missy.
Whole deity right here.
I don't like the term God. I think it's pretty like stuck up and just like, oh, look at me, I'm a god. I just like
But can you die?
no, but I don't
He
like
can't
to,
die, guys.
I don't like to like brag about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not cool. Like none of the gods can die. It's just oh, big deal. You're a god. You get it. You
Sorry
get that
to
for free. It's like,
Deitize you.
I don't like.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to deolite to godlight you.
All right. Well, without further ado, let me show you the goods. First off, and he points to like in a little corner. In a little corner, he has like
If this is the night, keep going, Sean.
he in a little corner he has like a bunch of little like bundles of you can see they're in little jars, bundles of like just jars of gummies.
Ooh.
He points to this first jar and he goes, so these ones pretty aptly named, I must say myself, they are badass gummies. I know,
Nice.
genius name.
No.
But what these do is they're gonna make the shit that you're good at you're gonna get really good at.
You're gonna
So-
be real good.
And if I were to speak plainly, it's a gummy candy made by me that grants the user +4 to an ability score or +1 to all of your ability scores for 1 combat or 1 hour if you don't eat it while fighting.
Guys, what the fuck is he talking about? What are these words that he's saying?
I'm sorry. It makes you.
What are you talking about?
More badass.
It just makes you more badass.
It
Or
makes
for
you,
just a
makes
little
you
while.
get good for 1 hour.
What were those terms you were using? Does it make any
I
sense?
don't know. Some people get them, some people don't. I was just testing the waters, you know.
Can I roll for translate?
Sure.
Ability scores, that's like accuracy and damage, right?
What should I add? Talk?
Yeah.
Well,
Or
that's
I would say inside.
16.
16.
Yeah. So I translate.
You get it. It.
I translate to Wes. So what he's basically saying, if you can shoot good now, if you get this, you can shoot better.
Oh shit!
If
Why
you
didn't you
can
just
jump,
say so?
If you can jump good now,
It makes whatever you want to do
more badass.
more bad.
Ah, dude, thank you, Sandar.
Yeah.
Now, these gummies here, these are adversity gummies. Adversity and overcoming it, pretty badass. So, when you eat these, I'm gonna be honest, they don't taste great. So it might cause you a little trauma, but
Don't give me another fucking trauma, Sean.
by the way,
My man
I
West
forgot to
here is
mention.
adept at that.
Forgot to mention. Pardon me. Anything you guys want from here, just pay me some of your badass tokens you're holding on to, and they are yours. Yeah, we're finally here.
Me.
We're finally here, by the way. What?
You should have
What
joined
do you
sooner.
mean?
That sounds like a personal
Sorry.
problem.
That is a personal
Be more
problem.
badass.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry.
I gotta be
Taylor-
more like Badasserton. It's okay, I don't want anything. I don't need anything from you, Sean.
No, don't do this. No, don't do this.
Don't
shit
bend the
bullshit.
rules.
If you give her badass tokens, you
No,
give us
don't bend
badass
the
tokens.
rules. Do not bend the rules.
It's just because she's
Don't give
new.
me any
She's
more
been around
badass
for a while
tokens.
doing badass
Yeah.
shit before she met you guys.
If she was, then you should have made her character like that. You should create a character with those badass
try to
tokens.
help out one of my players.
Don't give
No.
me any more
Okay,
badass
fine.
tokens, Sean.
I don't
Okay,
need the things.
Take David's badass
Don't
tokens.
worry.
David has a lot.
Yeah, our badass.
Yeah, I adjusted the prices because I remembered how much David has.
Aw,
only-
fucking inflation.
But
I only
so
have 3.
with the adversity
God.
gummy, they taste pretty bad, so it might cause you a little trauma.
Anthony's
But-
being a fucking hater over there.
I said I was joking.
God.
Give her some tokens.
No, I
giving her
don't,
a hard
I don't
time.
want him. I need him.
So when you eat the adversity gummy, and it's you get a little trauma from eating it. I'm not gonna lie, it tastes like shit. But anytime you receive a badass token, or if you receive multiple badass tokens at a time, you get an extra one. It's pretty sick.
Oh, shit.
Per one?
No. It's just
okay.
like, oh, you got some badass tokens? Here's a little extra.
Okay.
So every time I shield depletes, I get 2 badass.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! What
That's
a
cool.
combo.
I say, and that as soon as you see this combo, I said wombo.
Dang, son.
I love this so much.
Oh, now
This is my new favorite thing.
So he points to this third jar of gummies, and these ones are golden. And sorry,
Ooh.
his voice is killing me.
Channel your inner
Good thing I got
Keanu Reeves.
these.
Yeah. So
Snoop
these
Dogg for a minute.
gonna need you. These will wake you the fuck up, samurai.
Oh, these are.
Uh,
There's some
Uh,
uppers.
yeah.
I don't
Eat
do
one of
downers.
these puppies, and you get 3 points you can use to increase your ability scores permanently. Oh, and if you want to eat it like
Do we
during,
have some prices?
if you want to eat it like in a pinch or something, it's just one of those like it's the same sort of action you would use to like drink a potion. You know? So the prices for these are badass gummy, 2 badass tokens, adversity, 5 badass tokens, super badass gummy, 8 badass tokens.
Ooh.
But wait, there's more. Now we're getting into the good shit. And he moves over to like the center of the table where the brunt of the stuff is, the brunt of his wares.
That was the fucking. That was the headliner. What do you?
Yeah, that's dude, I made a whole.
He has
that's a
weapons.
shop. He's a whole ass shop.
Sean was up for like 4 hours.
Is the
He's been
in-game
up for
store?
3 months.
Is the in-game store?
It is an in-game story.
Yeah.
So now,
Oh,
Fuck you.
and he rises from the briefcase.
Whoa.
Beat him up. How could you do that? How could you do
pull it
this?
back, pull it back.
How could you do this?
Hi, Mitchie.
Oh, we need a chair for the trader.
Mitchell.
He's got one in the bedroom.
Ribeye, you fucking monster.
We'll say that now Ribeye has awoken from his sleep and he is now lumbering himself out of
Reassembling
bed,
himself into a
as you
person.
guys are certain.
Oh yeah.
All right, this one. All right, gonna be honest with you. I don't completely understand like where this one comes from or where it gets its power, but I tried it a couple times and it's gotten like a bit. I've used it a couple times, you know, like I used it once and then I waited a while and I was like, let me try this again. Maybe I did it wrong, and it was a little stronger the second time. So what this does is you see his eyes kind of glow for a sec. A giant red tube. So this one is called the Bountiful Algorithm.
Ooh.
It is a badass rarity rocket launcher, and the guild is
Charles.
question mark.
Ah.
It costs 13 badass tokens. It is a giant red tube with a shiny silver play symbol on the side. This rocket launcher can be fired once per session of Bunkers and Badasses.
You.
Hold on. This can be fired once per session of Bunkers and Badasses with the Cursed Dice crew. It deals damage equal to the number of subscribers that the Cursed Dice crew YouTube channel has on firing it at a single target.
What?
Well,
The damage is current Cursed Dice crew subscriber count, non-elemental. Range
Ooh.
5.
let me check our current damage
I
real
think
quick.
it's 68.
No, nice. That's
Thanks for 68 subscribers, by the way. If you want to up the damage of this
Thank
weapon,
you.
hit the subscribe button.
Yeah,
Holy
if you want to make
shit.
this
if you want to make
9
Charles,
damage,
Yeah, can we get to 69 by the end of this stream? That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
Either one person subscribes and no one else ever
Wait,
subscribes.
are you
again.
subscribed? Or
Yes.
are you?
yes, of course.
Okay.
I think I'm
So
like
nobody
2,000
has-
of the 2,200 looking views.
Nobody has enough badass tokens except for me for that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
How much
forgot
is
to
that one?
mention
13.
sharing is badass. If you guys want to pull your badass tokens together to get something, you can do that.
Dude,
I have 19.
What would that do? Disperse the
I can get 2 golden.
gift? Like
Yeah,
a third,
you
like a
guys-
third of it?
Our badass tokens.
Once it's yours, you can give it to whoever.
Don't
you
be a
want.
hater. You're within
But
hit
yeah, you
distance.
can share badass.
No, ours in the group.
Hit distance.
And we can share
can't
the
make it
things that
fifth
we
right now
buy
either.
with the badass tokens, right?
What?
Huh?
Like if we buy something with the badass tokens, we can share it with somebody.
You can share the weapon.
Like no, like let's say I buy 2 of the golden orbs. I want to give one to somebody else.
Oh, more.
The
Golden gummies.
The golden gummies, yes.
Oh yeah, you can give them to whoever wants to.
Okay.
All right, now this next one, Peacebringer, badass combat rifle. Cost 10 badass tokens for non-elemental, 12 for an elemental roll, and 15 if you want to choose the element.
Wait, say that last part again. 10.
10 for a non-elemental version, 12 for an elemental one that I roll, so random element, or 15 for your choice of element. This is a fully functional combat rifle that seems to be completely made of flowing water. When fired, it cleanses the world of mayhem slightly. Once per combat, you may react to an enemy using a mayhem action and force them to use a regular action instead. You may use this feature again if 2 critical hits, the d12s, not the d20s, are landed by you in this combat. It does regular combat rifle damage, just 1d6 per hit. But yeah.
Does it? I'd like to specify on that. That Asherton, does that use up that thing's mayhem point?
Oh yeah. Yes.
So how much damage does it do? It just does the
The D6.
So it does your average combat rifle.
Combat rifle.
Your average combat rifle hits. It does for 2 to 7 range. It does 2 regular hits. For 8 to 15, 3, and for 16 plus, 3 hits, 1 crit.
okay. So just like almost like Mr. Mediocre.
We don't talk about that now.
Yeah, that for a lot of the combat rifles, I use the standard layout of hits. Next up in the list is Salve Mori, badass question mark. Pistol.
Don't spell that.
Oh.
Salve Salve, and then Mori Mori.
And as everybody walks in, I'm just
How
eyeing
much is
him.
it?
It is 10 badass.
We're with a god right now.
Oh yeah, so Ribeye.
You're an
Let me
asshole, by
catch
the
you
way.
up real quick. Quick
Yeah.
pause. So, you guys were on the 5th floor of the Hyperius Guild Hall. Since you weren't here, Ribeye was completely discombobulated by the news that he was bombarded with at the end of last season. You were just...
We folded you into a briefcase.
Yes, Charles rearranged your bones and held you like a briefcase. And he took you back to Moxie's Grog. There was a big party. They gave you a surprise party. Everyone loves you guys.
was
Stoker
stripper
came and
poles
hung out with you
involved.
guys. There was a slight conflict between Dolly and Stoker, but went over well. No fight ensued. Everyone drank, had fun. You were just there, though. You weren't having fun.
Sounds fun.
And in the meantime, Ribeye doesn't know this, but all the other players do. Or actually, just Xandar himself knows in game that he has found through the projection that was done through your eye that child that you left, or it was a young man, we retconned. The young man you left curled up with an injured eye in that little divot from the caravan, that was Xandar.
You're an asshole.
Sounds about right.
Didn't he kill his family too?
No,
His uncle. His parents are still alive, but he killed
they're
his
alive and well, trying to be farmers.
Yeah.
on another planet.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
I
that's,
still have my mom and
That's-
daddy.
oh yeah, Charles carried you back. He was the one who rearranged you and carried you, and then he rearranged you into your body, and then put you into your bed, and you fell asleep. And now you woke up. Moxie gave you the rundown, which I think I'll just go ahead and give you later, and then you made your way to the roof of the Tender Squeeze brothel, which is in the entertainment district. So you walk up the stairs. Xandar gives you the mean mug, and
Xandar had a vision of this last night, so he
Yes.
knows.
Yeah. My
then
trauma came back fully.
as you head up the stairs, A muscular man in just a plain white shirt and some black shorts looks to you as he's talking to the rest of the group and goes, "Oh yeah, I thought there was another one of you guys."
Yeah, what did I miss, guys? Sorry, I was really out of it. I learned a lot of things that I had no idea about myself.
Yeah, personal past epiphanies hit hard.
A personal growth is the first step to becoming more balanced.
He
By
makes
the
a
way,
pretty epic party and some awesome salami, though.
And a dope strip show.
It's probably made me feel a lot better. So, really upset I missed it.
by the way, my name is Badasserton. Nice to meet you. What's your name again?
Ribeye.
Ribeye. I get it in ribs. Anyway, I was just showing them some of the stuff that I'm selling. You can buy this stuff with any of your badass tokens, and I was just telling them if you want to pool tokens together to buy something, that is. So, next weapon on the list is this guy right here. This one's called Salve Mori. It is a badass pistol. Costs 10 badass tokens. It is a jet black skeleton hand pointing forward in the shape of a gun. If an attack with this weapon is declared against an enemy,
Skeleton hand with a skeleton hand.
if an attack with this weapon is declared against an enemy adjacent to the user, the target must make a DC 15 plus speed mod talk check. On a fail, they take 1.5 times damage from this weapon's attack, unless the user rolls a nat 20. The accuracy check is a nat 20. The target's life flashes before their eyes, and they are left unable to act on their next turn.
Damn.
Okay.
Next up is one of my personal favorites. This really cool dude. He had this dude was huge. I'm telling you, like giant dude. Not much of a talker. Had big green armor. Just came through a portal out of nowhere, and he plopped this thing down. Just gave me a look, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And then he just dipped. It was awesome. So this one is called.
Give us a descriptor of that guy.
He, so there's like the green armor, kind of alien-ish armor, but not quite. Had like I couldn't see his face. He had like a visor on it, and just from like his body language, seemed like a pretty angry dude. But he's cool with me, I guess. Like he didn't try to fuck with me or anything. Anyway, he left this weapon. It's called Slayer. It's a badass shotgun. Costs 10 badass tokens. A double-barreled shotgun with a 2-pronged grappling hook on it. As a reload or swap action, the user may fire the grappling hook at an enemy or surface up to 3 squares away. If fired at a surface, the user is pulled to the surface, or the user may attempt to pull the surface towards them. If fired at an enemy, depending on the size and weight of the enemy, a check may be required by my discretion. The user may pull the enemy to them or pull themselves to the enemy. The enemy takes 1d4 damage from the grappling hook. And then it does your average shotgun hits, 1d6 damage, 4 squares of range. And then there's the bonus to damage, if they're 2 squares or less away, is plus 10. Instead of the usual plus 2 or 3.
Jesus.
This one has red text, but I won't say it unless you guys buy it.
Smart.
This one right here, this one is fucking fun, I'm not gonna lie. This one's called the Compact Avatar. The badass. Yes, it is an SMG, because it's compact.
Badass sounds like
10 badass tokens. A submachine gun with a metallic iridescent finish that seems to flow through the body of the weapon. At the beginning of your turn in combat, roll a d6. The result determines the type of elemental damage for attacks made with this weapon this turn. The weapon can be a bit... deals a d4 of elemental damage. There's red text for that one as well. Next up, I'm going to be honest, this one freaks me out, but that's also kind of cool. This is the Omen of the Great Badass Sniper Rifle. Costs 11.
That's what Bailey wants to hear.
A rifle covered in undulating purple tentacles. The rear lens of this scope opens like an eye, staring at the user, but still allowing for long range.
Pause.
When a creature is hit by this weapon, they are marked by the Great. The marked creature is bound in place by the Great One for 2. Let's see. Think of that. Oh, 2 minus the number of hits landed by this weapon. Turns. The bound creature cannot attack or move on their turn. Creature may make a DC 15 traverse check to escape the bind, but on a failure, they take D12 damage from a tentacle squeeze them. It does your average sniper rifle damage, D10, and it has a range of 10 squares, which I think is longer than normal.
Yeah.
Did you say 2 minus the amount of hits that lands?
Yes.
Can I request a caveat of after that put a minimum 1?
Alrighty. And that's all I got. What are you guys thinking?
God damn, badass.
That's pretty badass.
So
Thank you.
So bad after 10. You said the golden gummy gives me +3 permanent to my ability checks, right?
That
To your
it
score.
+3 points to any ability score.
Can we distribute them or just 3 to 1?
No, that one's all
Somebody
in
lend me
one.
some money. God.
Oh wait. Never mind. I read the fine print, and instead of the word score, I made it plural, so you can distribute it amongst your ability scores however you
Ooh.
want. Good catch.
All the power.
So does that include initiative and movement?
No, your initiative is affected by your ability scores.
Yeah, it's only accuracy, damage, speed, and mastery.
Yeah, those are your ability scores.
And how much were those gummies? Sorry, I missed that.
Oh, yeah.
introduction.
So there's the badass gummies, the adversity gummies, and the super badass gummies. That's what he's looking at. The badass ones are 2, adversities are 5, and supers are 8.
Damn.
So okay, if we have
Anybody
our
be
ability
willing
scores,
to-
it increases our checks.
Spare 4 badass tokens.
Yeah, if you
I
increase the ability
really,
score,
I got
that's-
you.
that shotgun's
Take 'em all.
calling. That shotgun's calling my name.
How much do you have?
That's 6.
How much is... Oh, and that's...
Shotgun is.
Didn't you just say you're not good with shotguns?
No, I'm
great
not good
shotguns.
with pistols. I'm good with shotguns and combat rifles.
The bountiful algorithm was a combat rifle?
Oh yeah, that's the first one. It was a rocket launcher.
Okay, sure. The Peacebringer was a...
Combat.
The Salve-Mori was a pistol.
Slayer is a shotgun. Compact Avatar is an essay. Okay.
And Badasserton, how often do you restock your wares?
Man, I don't really know where these things come from, to be honest. I don't make these. They just kind of come to me. Badass things kind of magnetize to me sometimes. Guess it explains why you're here, am I right? But yeah,
Makes sense.
they just kind of show up sometimes. And I don't have any use for them, so I try to give them to as many badasses as I can. God damn you, Sean. What are we thinking, fellas and ladies?
I'm just what they're paying.
What's the miscellaneous mod?
What?
It's whenever you
Oh, yeah.
have something that gives.
Oh yeah, if you have some
bonus.
other item that
Oh.
gives a bonus to that
Yeah.
thing, that's it's like,
You don't want one. I've got a -2 on one of them.
I think
Me
that's
too.
one of your traits.
Yeah,
Probably.
yeah. I have a
Me.
-1 to my talk.
You, Chen. You are the game.
No, I'm just trying to see. I'm doing the math on like okay, so because I'm trying to see how much ability scores would I need to the level 1 check up. So let's say I have 3 accuracy.
So your ability score modifier in this is always going to be half of your total score.
Yeah.
So if you have a 6 in something, your mod is 3. Or if you have a 2 in something, it's
And you said
It
the
rounds
5
down,
and something.
right?
you run it down. Yeah.
bonus is permanent for the super badass.
Super badass is permanent, bro.
So if I have 5 and something, it's 2.
Yeah.
Got you.
2 of them enough.
Come back to me.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead, Bailey.
Well, I can't afford.
I can afford a lot. That's why I'm doing the
With
math.
19 tokens.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I don't mean to lead you into anything. I just want to give a suggestion. Daring is badass.
Oh yeah.
I think your buddy
Understand
might
that.
want that shot. You can spare him a couple. I think he might appreciate it.
Can
Yeah,
you,
But,
can
you
you,
know, it's up to you.
For right now, he doesn't seem like a.
oh, that's true. That's the last person he's gonna
Like
share
a
with.
buddy.
That's the
Buddy,
last
I'm
person.
sensing a bit of beef between you two.
Yeah, what's going on?
I don't know. I'm vegan and he doesn't have any meat on his bones. So
That sounds like
That's
you'd
the
be
best
cool
thing
with each
ever.
other.
That sounds like we'd get along. I don't
There's
have
no
any
need on
meat.
him.
Can you read me that combat rifle?
Oh yeah, sure.
and I just
Peacebringer.
keep looking up at my options.
Fully functional combat rifle.
Back at,
Seems to be completely made of water.
looking
Fire that
down,
cleanses the
looking
world of
down.
mayhem slightly. Once per combat, excuse me. You may react to an enemy using a mayhem action and force them to use a regular action instead. You may use this feature again if 2 critical hits, the d12s, not the d20s, are landed by you this combat.
I would like to. What does the badass do? Gummy,
Badass Gummy.
and then the adversary.
Badass Gummy, it gives you a +4 to a single ability score or +1 to all of your ability scores for 1 combat or 1 hour if you eat it out of combat.
And then adversity.
Adversity, you gain a permanent trauma, and in exchange, anytime you receive a badass token,
You
or
gain 2.
anytime you receive badass tokens, you get an extra one.
Mm.
Oh, one thing I forgot to read actually, that effect can stack.
What do you mean?
So if you eat 2 adversity gummies, you gain 2 trauma, but anytime you receive badass tokens, you get 2 extra.
I already have so many traumas.
Okay. I look at a Badasserton and I
What's up, dude?
reach out my hand and say, and I not reach out my hand. I go into my pocket and I put down a bag of coins, and I say, "Let me get that combat rifle."
Peacebringer. Alright, that'll... Oh, so do you want a non-elemental one, a random element, or do you want to choose? Because for
10, 12, 15.
no element it's 10, the element rolls 12, 15 is your choice. 15?
No.
Oh, you're thinking, okay.
And the golden gummies, how much were they?
Golden gummies
Super
are
badass.
8.
8. Okay.
I'll take one of those.
You want one of those?
Yep.
Alright. Super badass gummy for you, my
Thank
dude.
you, Badasherton.
Let me get non-elemental combat rifle and 1 golden gummy.
Alrighty, so non-elemental combat rifle, the Peacebringer, that'll be 10, and a golden gummy, it's gonna be 8, so 18 total.
Right.
Damn, you're rolling in it, bro.
And I'm gonna keep coming back with them.
What all did you get? You got the combat rifle and what?
And the golden
And a
gummy.
golden
Hell
gummy.
yeah. Super badass gummy.
Let me mark off that that has been purchased.
And as soon as does he toss it to me?
Oh no, it's just on the table, you got it.
Oh, okay.
It's all yours, brother.
I grab it and I eat it.
I also
Alright.
need mine.
I don't know. You feel a warmth flow through your body,
Sorry, I used all
as if a gate has been opened up, and you feel yourself become more badass.
Yeah, the badass gates. First gate, badass. Open. Second gate, badass. Open.
And, yeah.
That attitude flows through us.
Alrighty. Anyone else? What are we thinking?
How much are the adversity ones?
Adversity gummies are 5.
I'll take an adversity gummy.
Alright, all yours, brother. You grab it out of the little jar. These ones are black gummies, and they don't taste too good. Are you gonna eat it? Are you gonna eat it now?
So Ribeye wasn't here whenever he said they don't taste good.
Oh, okay.
So
Can he even taste? He has bones. Does he have
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does he have a tongue?
it.
Well, he's tasted stuff.
Are you gonna eat
You're
it
at a
now?
bar. Just go take a shot.
We're at a
Oh,
roof.
shit.
We're on a roof.
I don't know.
No, why not?
Of the bar.
Brothel.
Alright, this is a permanent trauma, Mitchie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Lay it on.
Shit,
Yeah, like-
dude.
D20.
Wait, can you roll? Can you roll?
Nice.
You wanna roll?
Sure.
Alright.
Let him seal his own fate.
So, alright.
What is the?
It is a D20.
Oh god, I thought it was D100. Oh, because
The
it's
first roll
permanent.
too.
Yeah, this is
Great
permanent.
roll of the night.
The
for the info.
Yeah, my
Temporary
first
is
is probably
also
only
D20.
roll
One.
Yeah.
Does he die? No, not quite.
Did he die?
On there.
That is one of them, but it's not this one.
Oh my
figured
god!
it
How can it
probably
not
would.
be the nat one where you
Yeah,
die?
for real.
No.
So, this one is called Bad Reputation. Word of how you fell in battle gets around. There's a 25% chance that any NPC you meet will have heard the embarrassing story of how you got beaten up and will respect you less for it.
Of all the traumas.
Good,
Not the
good,
worst.
good shit. Yeah. Would that be he got killed by the dragon, or it would be something in the Hyperius factory?
We'll have to figure that one out.
Okay. Maybe someone just started a rumor that you just don't like.
Well, it's when I originally. Everybody now knows how I originally got.
Oh yeah.
And
I have been writing down names for the alliance, names for all the guilds.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Well, how do you feel, Bones?
That ends.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I forgot to mention after you showed up.
I didn't think I could puke, but I could feel it.
You can puke if you want. Just let it out. Honestly, I kind of want to see it. That's gonna work.
I'm not planning on
Fucking-
finding out today.
All right, last call, everyone. Closing up shop soon. What do we want?
You bastard.
Kilo looks to him and I'm like, just like my bad attitude will have to wait until I've increased my skills in the ways of being badass.
I look at Kilo and I said, I really needed these tokens, but I tossed him one. My last one.
Well, thank you.
I was wondering if you had any left.
I had one left.
Who knows?
I'm gonna go all mastery.
So now you have.
Oh, thank
Give
you.
me 10 mastery.
Yeah, dang. Yeah, that'll be good for your action skill.
That's good for everything,
nasty.
dude. You're fucked, Sean.
All right. Anything else? All done.
Yeah, that's fucking
All
dope.
I can do.
All right. Well, I am gonna go hang out at my place. I will see you dudes later. Just oh yeah, if you guys want, you can always call me on your echoes. I'll be always ready to answer you guys. Show up wherever you are if you want to spend some more tokens, and yeah, stay badass, dudes. Oh yeah, and introduce me to those Torg guys. He sounds cool.
Oh, yeah.
Right over.
Wait, you don't know Tor?
Exactly.
That's
Yeah,
what we were
we
saying.
Makes no
Yeah.
sense.
He doesn't know Tor.
I know. It feels like I should know this dude, from what I've heard about him.
Yeah.
Don't have a long lost brother that was lost at birth.
Dude, you guys just keep making him sound cooler. You make, like I haven't even seen the dude, and like we're already vibing.
He makes our level of badass look
Look
like
like
child
for the-
level.
I'll send it to you later. I wasn't able to write the
That's cool.
time. But yeah.
I want to see Sean having a conversation with both of them.
Oh, it's just me. Dialogue between
narrative
Torg and
masturbation.
Yeah.
how
I was
to
like,
how to
what is
destroy my voice in 5 minutes.
Oh god.
They're two very different extremes of voices.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Torg is kind of just like it's the raspiness of Bad Asserton, but yelling. All right, I'll see you dudes later. And he just gone. With all of his wares just gone.
So, do we walk out of somewhere?
I think we'll go ahead and end the session.
Oh, well, I wanted to end it with
Okay, go ahead.
like if we were walking out of somewhere, I wanted to like put my arm around Ribeye.
We'll see you guys walked down the steps.
Okay.
Me and Keela were just vibing over this that Asherton and
I'm just
Checking out your new
I want Mitchell to like really think it over just for character wise and everything. I put my arm around Ribeye
Oh man.
and I say, when you first met me, did you know?
No, what?
Do you want to end it there, or do you want to keep going? Because I want to see if he can roll to see if he remembers my face from when I was younger.
You know what? Yeah, go ahead and roll an insight check, Ripline.
Because I had 2 eyes.
This one's
19.
19.
You definitely remember.
So you look at him at first like, what the fuck are you talking about? I've known you for a while. Like I didn't know your face until we fucking got on the Aether Sphere, but you do after you hear like the tone of his voice as he says that, and it makes you do a bit of a double take. You look back to him,
yeah.
You look at his face, and you look into his right eye, and you can see a bit of a resemblance to what you saw at the top of Hyperius. Just a bit of resemblance. Rings a bell.
You want to end it there, Sean, so Mitchell can think about.
Sure, yeah, we'll do that.
And right there, ladies and gentlemen, me and him end up in a staring contest for a while.
You have
A
to
week
watch
long.
back to the moment where Sean said that it was you in the vision, and all of us were like,
Yeah, we were all legitimately like,
Yeah.
jaws dropped.
Sean?
So Mitchell, I was originally gonna have that be like a nice 1-2 for just traumatic shit happening at the end of last season, but no one caught on that it was David.
I didn't call on
David
him.
didn't even. I said it.
yeah,
I said, oh my god, is it you? As a joke, and David was like, no, definitely not. And Sean was like,
Because-
it literally is.
And then
Yeah.
during the recap to this session, I mentioned that the boy in the vision had an injured left eye.
Right-
and I said
right
it like
eye.
that, and I
No,
looked
no.
at David, but David was looking at his sheet, so
Well,
he didn't
because
know.
I kept remembering he said kid, but I didn't lose my eye as a kid. But
Right.
then,
And I wanted to
Yeah.
ask which eye today because I had no idea. I was gonna be like, which eye?
but now, then I caught on. He was like, "No, you're remembering yourself as a kid."
His innocence.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
And then
then
he
it
said
all
it was
connected. It was
Rudolph.
you.
And we were
fucking-
like,
I'm gonna make a xylophone out of your skeleton. Son of a bitch.
All right,
the
folks.
bone piano from the Goonies.
Yeah.
Thank you all for joining us once again at the very first episode of the third season of Bunkers and Badasses, the Cursed Dice Crew. We will see you next week. I believe TJ will be back. Are you going to be here? Are you out next week?
No, I'm good.
All right.
Okay,
I think
sweet.
we will
Everybody.
probably have
Are
everyone
you,
next
are you
week.
opening?
I'm on.
I'm off next Friday too.
Fuck
Let's
yeah,
go.
we're
I
all
just,
gonna
got,
be
I
here.
just got my schedule 5 minutes ago.
Full
We're gonna
house
have a
next
war.
session. Subscribe to stay tuned. We will see you guys next time.
bye, sweetie.
Later.
Yeah.